Right. We good? Looks like it. Hey there, guys. Metron, we're back. Back again. Another day. One more day. Today we're gonna stream. We have practice at 5, so we're good. But yeah, practice at 5, so we're good to stream today, and then game tomorrow, which means won't be able to stream tomorrow. But yeah, we'll get one more day in here. This is the last day we'll be playing any Mythic Plus before the pre-patch changes everything. So that is next week. I am usually extremely excited for pre-patches, but this one I'm a little worried about. But I don't really care at this point. It's not like we're doing it. Like, I mean, I'm not worried about anything that actually would happen. At worst, we just stream us setting up the UI. Subversive welcome. That's how you say that, I think. Welcome. But yeah, alright. So I guess we'll get to it. It's I also have to get off a little earlier today, so because practice at 5, I got to leave by 4. So we start at 11-ish and end at 3:30-ish. Also, I guess I've developed a head cold, so I'm dreading it as well. But it's like any other change they've made. Yeah, it's one a little different though, because I mean, I guess typically add-ons do break a lot in between pre-patch. Like in the Dragonflight pre-patch, or yeah, it was going into War Within. A lot of my add-ons broke, and I was requiring help from our stream community mostly to fix them. But this time it's just not. They're not going to be fixable, I guess. So that mount is cool looking. What is that from? Huh. Isn't that a new mount? Karox Swiftwing? Like it looks like a WoW, like a midnight mount. No, it's not. It's a quest reward. Or something. Oh, I guess I have it. Off to Tazavesh again? I don't know what it's even from. One of the rewards from the campaign quest. Ah, okay. So I probably don't have it, but yeah. Anyway, looks cool. Alright, so let's go ahead and get started. Let's see if there's any actual keys today. Because yesterday, every time we checked, there was almost none. Well, we have halls ourselves. So we won't do that one, I guess. Maybe I'll just sign up, though, because there's probably not enough people out there for 2 different halls. Just try to do that person's instead. Doesn't really make a difference. People keep talking about a tank drought, but I still can't get into other people's keys, so doesn't seem like too much of a drought to me. I remember back in Legion, when Mythic Plus first came out, it was like insanely easy to get into keys as a tank. That was when there was like a true like lack of tanks out there. If you signed up to a key, you got invited to it. It was extremely rare that they wouldn't take you, especially as somebody who was qualified. Now, of course, I was playing a meta, you know, Blood Death Knight was a broken shit back then, but we would do like 5 keys an hour back then, and there was no issues at all. There was no levers or anything back then. Dave, welcome. Good morning, Metro. Everyone seems to be getting sick this week. Yeah, I got a head cold, yep. I didn't actually know that it was going to be, like, I didn't even anticipate it, to be honest. Last night I was, like, we were practicing, and I felt, like, a little slow, like, a little run down. And it was, like, kind of, I don't know, I just thought it was just because I ate a lot before I came to practice or something like that, but I guess that was maybe me getting sick. And then at the end of practice, like literally as practice was ending, my nose was running like crazy. Like I had to keep like wiping my nose on my shirt. And I just thought it was maybe just from running because I was working a little bit in the practice. And then when I got home, I actually recorded an episode for the second channel. And then at that point, I would like literally I couldn't actually breathe at all out of my one nostril. So that's where we're at right now. I can barely breathe out of my right nostril. It's only the right for some reason. I'm not entirely sure why that's the case, but But yeah, we'll be alright. I took some Dayquil, so we'll see how practice goes with me having a head cold. But first time I'll ever play basketball sick, I guess. Or not ever, but since I've been an adult, I guess. Face Thunder, what is that? Nothing. They just have random shit. I thought maybe they might have decor. That would be a good place to throw some decor, right? A vase. Morning Metro, may your keys be upgraded and your tacos come with extra volcano sauce. That shit's spicy though. I don't really know if I even want extra. I had it again the other night, and I mean, I might be having it. I have no plans. I don't know what I'm going to do tonight since I'm sick. I think there's plenty of leftovers actually, but well, anyway, what I was going to say was I got it the other night, and I had Crunchwrap Supreme. I put it on it, and I had a 5-layer burrito, and I put it on it, and they were fucking spicy, man. They put a lot of it on it, I think, because you get like big gulps of it, almost like big bites of it every once in a while. Do you have any plans on trying to do some Mythic Plus solo content? No, we did it on Legion Remix, and it wasn't as fun as I had hoped it was going to be. There's too many, like, you just can't, it's the game is not made for it. Like, there's too many bosses out there that are just too hard to solo. Like, the difficulty is not adequate. Like, you might have 0 difficulty for 99% of the dungeon, and then there's just one enemy or one boss type that's just impossible to solo, and that really ruins it. Yeah, yeah, you had it yesterday. Yeah, it's pretty spicy. It's a lot spicier than I thought it was going to be. Guess there's a DPS drought. 3,100 Windwalker signing up. Yeah, I think it's tomorrow that the new value menu drops. Not entirely sure why they choose what days they choose, but I think it's tomorrow. So yeah, I'm gonna try to avoid getting Taco Bell tonight if I can. I think there's enough food. I could just make some ramen or something tonight, something low effort. And then yeah, maybe tomorrow we'll try. I do want to make a video on it, but I don't want to get it when I'm sick. If I'm sick, I'm not gonna be able to enjoy it. So if I don't get it tomorrow and I'm still sick or something through the weekend, I might not even make a video because then it'll just be too late. I don't want to make a video like a week after it comes out. But maybe I will anyway, I don't know. They have a lot of items that are, like, I'm going to try one of each, I think, so. Let's see. New Taco Bell value menu. I can't remember. Oh, yeah, well, there's that potato thing. I don't know. I mean, I just had that. I had them take the beans out of the 5-layer burrito and put potatoes in instead. I'm pretty sure it's the exact same item. Like, it's just bigger. So I don't know how good that's actually going to be. It looks fucking great on the pictures, but so does everything. But yeah, mini taco salad. I mean, that seems cool. Like, I like the like things that aren't just regular tacos at Taco Bell. They're always good. The avocado ranch chicken stacker is going to be the big one though, because if that's not very good, I mean, I don't know how it couldn't be good, but if it's not like amazing, then it's going to suck because that is replacing the regular stacker, which was like an absolute go-to for me. I would get that constantly whenever I felt like I needed just a little bit more to fill up. But yeah, the taco salad looks good. The chips and nacho supreme dip will be interesting because I think that's them just saying like, all right, we don't want to give out all these boxes for the nachos. You can make them at home. Like, I think you're meant to just put the chips in a bowl and put the dip on top of it. So we'll see how that plays out. And then I guess the only other thing is the dessert, which I don't normally care for, but we'll try it if we do make a video on it. Churros are like, oh, they're addictive and they're very unhealthy. Fried and sugary. That's not something I would normally eat. Look. Well, yesterday we did this and we got one pull in. Actually, I don't even think we did get one pull in. So, hopefully it won't happen again today. Okay, just waiting on a healer now. Double-decker tacos were my thing. However, when they re-released them a while back, something was off. Oh, yeah. Is that the one with the beans in between them? Look at this guy. Sparkle Master. He's got the fucking... What is that, a weapon as well? Oh, it's not an actual astral weapon. It's just blue, but yeah, it looks pretty good. Yeah, I had that one. It was solid, but it is quite expensive. $3 for that. I like the idea of making something like that, though. I think that would be a good thing to make. Are we laggy or what? Maybe there was a little lag at one point, but I think it's good. Which dungeons are you most excited for next season? I can never remember the names of the new ones, first of all. I mean, all the new ones seem pretty cool. I actually do like Magister's Terrace a lot. I think that one's got some of the best bosses they've ever had in Mythic Plus. How you doing, Metro? Keck W, welcome. I guess I have a head cold, so outside of that, I'm fine. But yeah, I think Magister's Terrace is going to be the most fun one to tank. I can't remember the names of the other ones, but there's that, like, Nexus Point one or whatever. That one's interesting. It's got a very interesting boss in it as well. What's the fourth one called? Mysaria's Cavern or something. Magister's Terrace. Point, Echo Point or some nonsense. And what's the other one called? But yeah, Seat's interesting. I like how they changed Seat. And obviously Algathar is going to be fun. But I don't know. Pit of Sauron, maybe the big X factor. We'll see how that plays out. You think next season will be as good as this season? I mean, in what way? Like, what makes it good to you? I think it's going to be a season 1, which is always a lot more stressful and a lot harder. But I think it's also going to be easier because of all the changes they made. So it might balance out. Like, there's people very easily doing 15s on the beta right now. So I think, I don't know why that is, but I think it's going to be pretty quick to get to 12. But I do think Season 1 is going to be funny because I was talking about this yesterday, but there's going to be a lot of people returning who didn't play Season 3 of The War Within, and they don't know about the lever debuff. So that, plus all the add-on and all the other changes to the game, I think we're going to see some very, very wacky moments in the beginning of the expansion. So I have, once again, to beg you guys, plead with you guys to please record. Hey, Harry, what's up? Welcome. And Faxi says people are doing 21s on the beta. Oh, wow.
5, 4,
yeah,
3,
so that shouldn't be hard
2,
to get. And then
1.
I guess they undid the thing. I'm thinking what they're going to do is that 18s are going to be for late, probably for turbo boost. They're going to give better rewards, but currently 10 is the highest again. Is he playing his main or all? Who, me? I'm playing my main. This is the Blood Death Knight that we started with.
Like all the rest.
Gotta try to remember some of the shit that we've forgotten over the time away, but we're back.
Beware.
I can't can't remember if we actually want this pack or not in the route. I think so.
Beware.
One last day on the Death Knight, though. This will be my last day of Mythic Plus before pre-patch, though.
Beware.
What's the gear level on the beta? Everybody's scaled to the maximum, yeah. But that would be before a turbo boost would come for that season.
Beware.
Obviously. No.
Beware. Beware. Beware.
Man, it is gonna be so weird without being able to track kicks, dude. I don't know. I guess that's just definitely not gonna be possible, huh? That's gonna suck so bad. There's many 21s already. I feel like I don't know anymore how hard this is supposed to be. It is weird. It does seem like they've kind of blurred the line, unfortunately, on that front.
The master will not be questioned.
The dungeon has become a favorite of mine, considering the shenanigans that happened here. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's definitely got some interesting moments. Oh, what am I stuck on there? That's unfortunate. Oh.
Beware.
Death Knight is super buggy right now in beta. It's so bad that sometimes Dancing Rune Weapon is not even working. Yep. Yeah, I mean, maybe it's been fixed, though. Have you been on there today? Because there was a big build last night, I guess. Or sometime. I don't know when it came out, but... Priory has a lot of funny moments over the years, but... Recently, it has been nothing really too special. What happened to the Obliterator? Is it dead already? Must be dead already. The fuck? Don't do that. I started turning off my add-ons and weak ores slowly over the last few weeks. Most of the new dungeons are like Eco Dome, then I think it'll be pretty smooth. I think Eco Dome is a great example of what the dungeons will be like, but there is a lot more complexity than I think everybody expected there to be, frankly. But yeah, Harry, what are you up to? After months and months break, I'm back to healing. Oh, are you really? What was that game that you were playing you were talking about? I never even heard of it. Did you see that new effects they're adding to low keys? Yeah, I made a video about it last night, yeah. Tronin, what's up? Welcome. Routing at low keys doesn't exist? Yeah, it's so confusing. I don't know why they're bothering. It's such a weird decision to make, like, a decision, like, to put effort into making that. It seems so backwards. Croach. Somebody did say, what's up, Croach? Welcome. Somebody did say that it might just, it's like a placebo. Like, they're literally just doing it to try to convince people to run more keys. And it's like, oh, yeah, I mean, actually, yeah, to be honest. Because, like, I'm like, I really don't understand. Like, who is out there that's so scared to tank because they might go over count or under count in a dungeon that would actually be a good tank, right? Like, I mean, like, I think it's mostly just, like, hyper casuals who are not going to actually be able to tank anyway. I don't really understand who that's targeted for. I healed at 13 the other day, but I'm waiting for Fortnite to come back. Oh, really? What do you mean back? Bro, Arc Raiders is so good. Oh yeah, you have to buy it or what? I don't have any money. Even if I did, I don't have time either. But what would be more helpful is you need X% before you go into this hallway. Yeah, there's a lot of different ways to solve it. I don't really think the way they're solving it actually helps anybody, honestly. It's just like a placebo. I think the best response to the whole conversation is that it's a placebo thing. What would be with that? When does routing and keys actually start to matter? If you ask DPS, it always matters. But it's literally, I don't know. I mean, I really think it's very overblown. There's a lot of like weird hand-wringing about routes that I don't think is real. Like people are like, my CDs, bro. And it's like, brother, you just use them on fucking cooldown. Shut the fuck up. It's a pug. You're not going to be able to actually plan out every single global in the video game. Lagging again. But yeah, I think people really they go overboard with worrying about it. And I mean, I think as far as I've done in terms of keys most season, the routes are very they're not that big of a deal. As long as you don't go significantly over count and don't just pull one pack at a time every time, I think you're good. Oh, you haven't seen the green screen? It's not actually a green screen, it's AI. I use the RTX broadcast program or whatever it's called now. Routing a key starts to matter when you execute your route perfectly, end of a clean run, and still don't make the timer. Yeah, I mean, you could say that, and that could be a different level for every person. But I think there's a lot of other factors, right? Like, are you sure everybody maximizes their DPS within the route? You know what I mean? But yeah, in general, I think that's a good way to look at it.
Beware.
But yeah, if anybody knows, like, I would love to maybe interview somebody who's like too scared to tank because of routes. I'd love to hear, I'd love to ask them some basic questions about why they believe they would be a good tank, but they're too scared to do things because of routes. Because Cop was in that same boat. I felt like he was scared about a lot of tank stuff, and then as soon as I showed him the reality of it, I think it should really open up the truth of it. Like, it's not hard. The things that he's worried about are simply within his own head, and that is his biggest flaw. Like, it's not like you don't need to think about these things much at all.
Beware.
Oh, I misread that comment. What Harry said. You also got the green screen. Nice. Did you actually get a green screen, or did you use RTX voice or whatever? RTX broadcast, I think it's called now. Well, things are going pretty well so far. Until that comment, maybe. That's got to be some macro, right? There's no room for the green screen here, but the AI does it so well. Yeah, it really helps, yeah. I tanked a lot in Final Fantasy, but never really in WoW Mythics. Haven't ripped the band-aid off yet. Oh, yeah. Yeah, rip it off. Nothing to be scared of out there. I'm telling you, you guys are overthinking it. If I could do keys the way I do them and constantly read chat and everything, there's no reason that you guys are paying attention and trying your best. You won't have any issues. No. You could maybe also make the argument that routing matters if you don't know which packs are too dangerous to be combined. See, I wouldn't call that. See, like, at that point, I don't call that routing. I have a different opinion on what that is, and that may be part of the confusion here, but, like, to me, like, combining trash is not about route. It's about pace. That's a pacing thing. So if you're unable to accurately combine and you end up slowing the pace down, that's a different problem than I just... Because, like, you could pull... Like, I could have pulled that pack and that pack, but if I pulled them separately, it's still the same route. You know what I mean? They're the same enemies. We're fighting the same mobs along the way. We just pulled them in different orders and pacing-wise. I don't think Blizzard's going to be like, all right, pull another pack now, right? That's not what they're going to do with that system. They're not going to be suddenly telling Panks how to pace the dungeon. So that's really, I think that's the biggest thing. Like, the tank needs to control the pace. Like, that's your actual #1 job. Choosing what to pull, I mean, I really don't feel like there's any stress there at all. People put stress on you, but 99% of the time, those people are just fucking idiots. That's all there is really to it. The what is not nearly as important as the when. Yeah, exactly. That's the way I look at it. Now, there might be some examples where there's like a mini boss that's just like super fucking dangerous and easy to skip. And that's like a controversial thing to pull. But outside of that, it's like almost always like, oh god, you pulled 3 caster packs together? What the fuck is wrong with you? But they could still all be on the route, you know what I mean? Is it that all mobs that need to be pulled are highlighted simultaneously? I don't know. I haven't been on the beta. I don't know if there's people making videos on it yet or what. Maybe we should check it out. If you want, I can check it out. I could hop on the beta real quick and just see what it looks like. I can just try to go like make it 2 and just go try to solo something and see. That's probably, I should probably do that, to be honest. I feel it's fair to say people like to place blame on others as well. Oh, shit. It's hard to figure out what you explicitly did wrong if you don't understand it. Yeah, that's what I mean. You got to be able to... I actually just recorded a video that's going to go live this weekend talking about that concept. You have to find confidence in yourself. You have to find a way to be confident as well. Like, that's why I record all the runs, because, you know, it gives you that proof. Like, oh, I did fuck up there. Or, no, that guy's just wrong. You know what I mean? Like, that's very important to have that. Oh. I guess it's a double positive to record. I can review it myself and figure out errors. Yeah, that's exactly why. That's how this all started. I've been recommending people record their runs since way before we were taking submissions. Once I started the spreadsheet and started recording all the runs in BFA, I realized how transformative having the ability... Well, honestly, even just from streaming, but yeah. Regardless, like, I remember having that moment where I was like, man, this is so valuable. I'm so glad I have access to this. Oh. We will miss having a stun, though, I'll tell you. That didn't aggro right.
Beware.
This guy's name's Combi. You like the Pokemon? Big fan of that. Recording my runs and reviewing them has helped me a lot. Yeah, it should be like one of the best tools you have in your arsenal. Especially when somebody says something that you don't know if it's true or not, you know? I'm gonna miss Lichborn. Yeah, it's definitely not what it used to be. It's still somewhat valuable, but not like it used to be. These aren't gonna die. Not at all. Everyone alive. That's crazy. Don't see that very often. Yeah, after this. Oh, I don't know why. I just realized I shouldn't be doing somebody else's key. That's pointless. I'm trying to upgrade my key into a 17. So now all I'm going to do is just waste my time there pretty much. But yeah, after this, we will maybe hop on the beta real quick and see if we can't. Or maybe it's not even up, I don't know. But see if we can't just start it too and just see what it all looks like. Hey, fight not going great. But dying so fast. The boss's DPS, or the boss DPS, is very good. I see they finally made some big progress on the damage meter, which I guess we're not going to need to use. I did not realize that details was still going to work. I'm shocked to hear that. That's very surprising, to be honest, but I guess it's still going to work. I don't know if there's going to be functionality that's limited. I assume there will be, but... Oh. If this group upgrades, tell them to redo it with your key. Yeah, that was, I don't know what I was thinking. I was thinking I was just trying to change my key like yesterday, but no, now I'm trying to just upgrade it. We have an easy upgrade. What the, did that guy really just do that? I guess it doesn't matter at this point. Fight's over. See, that's what I'm saying, like, that, if that happened in Shadowlands, we would have been like, oh my god, did you just see that? And now it's like, oh yeah, that's pretty normal. I'm guessing they'll fully replicate all of the details at some point. Yeah, hopefully. The timer's gonna be tight, you think? With 2 deaths, I would hope not, but maybe it will be. Doesn't matter. I don't. Doing this key for absolutely no reason, just for fun, I guess. We could re-roll my key, but I don't think that's productive. Another question I haven't looked at, is there any actual good tanking potions in Midnight? Because Season 1 is like, potions are king. They do so much in the very beginning, and then they get slowly worse and worse usually. Missed the cloak too. Nice little pad there, but shouldn't be needed. Routing is for MDI key levels when you're trying to cut corners and shave time with death skips. Experience of the mobs is more than enough to know what to pull together if you do lower keys. Yeah. Don't know if I agree with as strong as that is worded, but I do agree with the general sentiment of low keys being... You just need mob knowledge. You don't need any actual... Like, you can literally pull anything in low keys. It's fine. Oh, yeah. What the fuck? We're supposed to be pulling those up. What am I doing? I forgot. We're supposed to be pulling those to the boss. Shit, that was a huge mistake. Or we should have... that was a huge mistake. I don't know what the fuck I was doing there. I just forgot. See, there's some things I just forgot. It's been like months since I've done some of these keys.
Beware.
Their pain shall enlighten me.
Beware.
Their pain shall enlighten me.
Beware.
Oh, that's our two this close to... Is that normal?
Their pain shall enlighten me.
I thought they came out at fixed spots.
Beware.
Their pain shall enlighten me.
It's also easy to implant like false expectations that you think others have for you. You need to be perfect on the tank or healer roll or else you'll get smited. Right, yeah, that's what I mean. That's what I was saying before. It's all in the player's head. Like, you do not need to be worried. You do not need to be so stressed about a route in a 2 that you can't try the dungeon. It doesn't even make sense. You can easily upgrade a 2 with any, like, in any combination. Just don't go, like, way overkill. Just pull as little as possible. If you actually somehow are in a Mythic Plus, which you should not be, but if you are actually somehow in a Mythic Plus without ever having seen the dungeon before, then just pull as little as possible on the way to each boss and see where you're at. You will still upgrade the key. Most, like, it's not like it used to be. Like, most routes are actually, like, the dungeons that are linear, they are very, very close to 100% now.
Shall enlighten.
There's 1 or 2 dungeons and situations, like in Midnight, that aren't like that, where you might have to skip, like, 1 pack or something like that. But in a low key, it's totally fine to go 1 pack overcount. I mean, even in a higher key, I'm sure it's fine for a lot of keys, but... Alright, we're just gonna stop doing mechanics for some reason.
Their pain shall enlighten.
Yeah, maybe now we won't upgrade this, we'll see. A couple mistakes from me and a couple mistakes from the others. Okay, time to bloodlust. With no Mortal Strike, unfortunately, we didn't make a huge dent there. Hard habit to break. I think you don't want to kick that mob, right? But that's a hard habit to break. I see a cast, and I see my interrupts up, and I use it. Okay, 4 minutes for the boss is playing.
Be gone, rabble! Out of my way!
Plenty of time.
You are no match for my power! You are beneath my contempt! Run away, little girl! Out of my way!
Beware.
Behold the might of the Benfair! Out of my way! Run away, little girl! I am losing my patience! Behold
Beware.
the might of the Benfair! I am losing my patience!
Beware.
The anima overflows! Run away, little girl!
Maybe not. 2 minutes at this point. That's kind of scary. Over a 4-minute boss at this level, maybe.
Match for my power!
Nah, we're probably fine.
My patience!
Probably. We'll see.
You are beneath my contempt! Behold the might of the Benfair! I am losing my patience! Run away, little girl!
Beware.
Yeah, we got execute Sulukami up.
I have anima to spare! Run away, little girl! You are beneath my contempt!
It will definitely be an upgrade, but not not crushed. If we didn't have all that problems, should have pulled the trash onto the boss man. That was really dumb.
Out of my way!
Totally, that's me just being rusty right there. Not rusty. I missed that man, but me being a lack of reps.
You are beneath my contempt! You are no
Beware.
match for my power!
That's a good example of what we were talking about earlier in the key, though, right?
Out of my way!
It's the same route. We're fighting the same trash, but since I didn't combine it on the boss, we lost a ton of time there.
Run away, little girl! Worthless servants!
Okay. Should I change my key?
About your
It's
adventures.
so risky, man. I'm gonna change it. Fuck it. We'll roll the dice. Streets, perfect.
Tell me
We
about
won the
it
gamble.
sometime.
It could have been. It would have had to been Floodgate, basically, for me to not be happy with it. Whoa, 10 messages. Flooded gate. Yeah, we didn't get that, luckily. Alright, let's get it on the show. Oh, yeah, we don't have it up. Spreadsheet time. First key's an upgrade. That's rare. Balls. 16. Yeah, upgrade 1. Dick's Priest. Uh-oh. Now they're alright. Arcane Mage. See, you guys are like, they don't need to do good overall damage. Well, tell that guy. He pretty much carried that key, I think, damage-wise. Let's see the other guys, actually. Not hugely, but the Paladin was a step behind. Alright, well, I don't know. Maybe we just find other groups and keep doing somebody else's key. Let's see. Is that the guy we just play with? No. Okay. No reason to do a 17th Street, so we'll just do ours. Oh, wait, hold on. No. We're going to take a little minute here. I want to go and see. Oh, we need to update it first. Oh. Well, alright, let's do that. Yeah, let's check it out. I just want to see what it looks like. What's resilient mean? It's a concept where once you have all 12s done, your key can't go below a 12. Huh? To give it a second, I guess. Hopefully it won't be too long. So otherwise we just have to sit here and wait. You have a gift. What does that mean? Oh, this? Or are you saying like I have a natural talent at something? If so, thank you. Resilient keys are the best or worst thing to happen to keys depending on who you ask. Wait, who thinks they're the worst? What? Okay, well, it's not too long of a download. Hopefully we'll get on there quick. I just want to see what it looks like. I'm not actually going to do a key on here or anything. Well, we're going to do a key, just me, basically. I'm just going to make a 2 and just go into... What dungeon should I do? You guys can pick. I think they're all available. I was thinking Pitasaran, probably the most open one. Maybe my Saria's... It'd be interesting, though. I think Pitasaran's better, because it'd be interesting to see... like what they tell you to do. Which boss should we go first? So I think we'll do Pitasaran. A dungeon where there's 2 routes immediately. Like you can go left or right. Maybe it's a good idea to do more than one, but yeah, we'll see. Algathar, I wouldn't. Well, Algathar could be just to see if they're... yeah, like, am I going to get flamed for going left in Algathar more? Maybe. It could be worth just seeing all of them, but... we only have, we're only going to have the 1 hearth, so... we can probably only see 2 dungeons, unless there's some easy way back to Dornegal. Or to Stormwind. Oh. Zorthas put out a video on survey they did. Some of the community are thinking resilient keys are bad because there's no punishment for depletion, and in terms of title keys, it favors people with friends who have high resilient keys. Well, everybody would have high resilient keys if you're trying to push for title, no? I don't get that. You mean like you pay some guy who's like not a title range player, just a title range player. He's like a top world player to come and just give you a key over and over again or something like that, right? Yeah, I guess that could be an issue. But that's better than not having it. That's for damn sure. I have very, very little sympathy for people who are like hardcore and complain about how hardcore is. You know what I mean? If you're playing at that level, then you should expect to game as much as you possibly can. For example, Maris from Echo, highest key is done as a 10. But since he's a world first raider, he had friends and did title in 2 days with friends. Yeah, but that could happen without resilient keys too. That doesn't have anything to do with resilient keys. Having friends who are way higher than title range, they're going to be able to get you title range without much effort. Those people could probably 4-man a lot of those keys, you know? Yeah, awesome new loading screen. Also, I guess there's music, but it's not playing for some reason. Yeah, just no music. But it's in the files, maybe. Oh yeah, 2026 now. So into our 13th year. That's crazy. Or our 23rd year. 22nd year. 22nd year. Anyway, what's going on? Did I sign up? What the hell? A line. Sometimes I think it's the wrong account. I need to go on the other account. That's probably a very niche situation, and the benefit from resilient keys for the masses outweighs that situation. Definitely. Definitely agreed. Or maybe the servers are just not working. Yeah, I guess we're just not able to get on. For whatever reason. Doesn't surprise me, because I thought there would have been a thing on Wowhead already about what it looks like. But if they don't have one up, then it's probably because it's either not there or something else is wrong. Someone estimated 25% of people getting title this season paid for boost. How do you estimate that? You gotta ask them. When does pre-patch start again? Next Tuesday. Okay, well, if you remind me at the end of the stream, we could test it again, but I guess it's not available right now for some reason. There's a post on the competitive WoW sub with an explanation of their methodology. Oh, yeah. I haven't been on there in years. Used to go on there all the time when we were raiding. What are your thoughts on Blood on the beta so far? Yeah, I made a bunch of videos on that like months ago, but yeah, very happy with it. Not as bad as I thought it was going to be. It's not, though. A lot of the title keys are bought. Not everyone has that much disposable time to push a key. All my friends who made it to the title made it clear they would have done it without Resilient. They would not, I guess, have done it without Resilient. And that's fine. That's fine. That's just how the game works. Like, not everyone has that much disposable time to push a key. No shit. That's why I don't get title. I was trying to get on the beta and it wasn't working. So I was just going to go in there and try to see the effects, but for some reason I can't get on. So we'll just do our key instead. Or maybe we should check one more time to see if there's something we might need, because I saw a couple keys. Dawnbreaker Resilient. What is this guy wants to double upgrade it? Well, I mean, I would happily come to not double upgrade it. That's pretty. Is that a realistic thing to double upgrade a 17 at this level? I guess if the guy's got a 19. But why does he have 18 Dawn but 17 Resilient only? How do you have the red line above your nameplate? It looks super cool. The red line? What does that mean? Oh, like this? I don't know what that is. That's default, I think. I didn't turn that on. My progress this season stopped at 16 times. To get better, I would have to play and push all day long. Yep. And that's just how it works, you know. Oh, Geg's in the queue. Wish there was some rewards to get between 0.1% and 12s. Yeah, that's just score, you know. I think you should look at it as like personal progression, and if that's not a reward enough, then not, you know, take a break. That's perfectly fine. Mythic Plus is meant to be an infinite system, so having a reward for every single thing you do gets way overboard. I think it also starts diminishing like the value of it each too, like, because then if you had the reward for getting a 13, then people will be like, oh lol, but you don't have the 14, you know what I mean? Like, it's better to have breakpoints, I think, just things to work towards, and if you don't enjoy working just on personal growth after that, then give it a break. There is a feat of strength for resilient keys. Oh, okay. I didn't even know that. So yeah, that's true. That'll be something you can do. Okay, that paladin. Hopefully he won't invite him again. Honestly, that guy didn't do very good. He was alright. I mean, that group was solid. I fucked up big time. This feature here is probably one of the best things they've ever done in this game, though. Not having to actually click an item when it's supposed to be an item used is so fucking crazy. I don't know how that... Like, that tech is advanced. Like, that's really pretty crazy. I love when there's world content inside the city like this. Something really cool about just doing, like, the concept of being able to level without even leaving the city is kind of cool. +2 is pretty ambitious. I don't even know who the fuck's thinking that's gonna happen. That's, I mean, I don't think this dungeon's one of the tighter dungeons, right? We had like one key where it was like maybe a double upgrade, but you'd have to have like insane DPS. I don't think you can do much else besides, like, from what I can tell, at least. I'm sure there's some people out there doing shit that's crazy, but there's only so much you can pull. I like that you water the sheep. That's cool. Yeah, today's gonna be a rough day. I'm not feeling great. It's gonna be tough to practice like this, but I gotta stack vitamins, man. I gotta make sure I don't get sick, because tomorrow we have a game.
Splendid work.
I watered the sheep with some valor stones.
And our lawns look as well kept as ever.
What should we upgrade? We still have things to upgrade. That is one of them. Probably the rings. Now we're out of valor stones again. That's crazy. So everything else besides the neck, which I never replaced, is upgraded. I could craft the neck, but at this point I don't see a reason to. I can't wait for them to get rid of valor stones. It's just like the amount you get is so weird. I like the concept. It just got me to do a world quest, but outside of that, it's like, not really. You have to do content that you really don't want to do just to get them, and that's not great. And that's it. There's no other content that's worth doing in this zone for them. Hey Steinberg, welcome back.
It is an excellent day for a race. Come fly with us.
I haven't done these much recently. These used to be one of the best sources of gold ever. And fun too. In Dragonflight we used to do these constantly. Oh shit. Oh. What'd you think of the Undermine car? I think it's a great idea. I would love to see them do more stuff like that. Making travel more interesting is really a good idea in WoW. But unfortunately that zone blew dicks in terms of like navigating it. It was way too hard to navigate. There's too many like railings and small things that you'd run into. So if it was a wide open zone like the Barrens, like old Barrens or something like that, it would have been amazing to have that. But a zone with that much minutia to it is not favorable in my eyes. It's a long one.
Nicely done. You and your Drake are exceptional.
At this point in WoW, I don't like being made to do shit I don't want to do. No, I mean, you're never made to do it, but... yeah, one way or the other, it's just... gotta do the things that are fun for you to enjoy them long term. I think that's the only way forward. And sometimes, like, you know, I've always said, like, I want to do, like, fucking things in other games. But I'm just not, they're just not my game, you know what I mean? Like, it's, like, I'd love to do, like, Dark Souls or Elden Ring, like, challenge runs, and I would still like to try at some point, but it's just not my game, you know what I mean? Like, I just don't, I don't wake up and believe that I'm going to play that game that day, you know what I mean? I wake up and think about WoW instead. I play WoW and make Pokemon games, I guess that's the two things I've committed the most time to. Pokemon and WoW. I have a bunch of cards to open, but I don't have a table anymore to open them on. I pretty much have to wait for a day when like everybody's cleared out. And I can go downstairs and use the dining room table. You got declined? Well, yeah. A little low for 17. I mean, I kind of... this guy's 3,600, so... Make Pokemon games? What does that mean? Like, fan games? Not ROM hacks, but fan games. I made an actual original one that I enjoyed, and I would like to play it more, but I think I made a better, like, just something better for me at the end of the day. Recently, I made a Pokemon Crystal remake in RPG Maker. I just finished making it before the basketball season started, but then I got busy with basketball, so I haven't touched it. Is it coding? So the way it works is you're using a program, like, first of all, you're using RPG Maker, which is like a game, basically. And then there's like a module for it called Pokemon Essentials. Now that's how you make a normal Pokemon game. But I made a ruby, or a gold, crystal, silver style Pokemon Crystal remake. So that's a separate module on top of the first module. So you need Pokemon GSC Plus or something like that. I don't remember what it's called, but... and then you just make all your custom content within it, basically. There's like a lot that you can do with coding, but it's mostly just like you have to design the map. You have to, like, you know, make the map. So you need graphics, like you need, you know, the controlling of the stats of the Pokemon and things like TMs and what movesets and all that stuff. Like, that's all edited through text files. All right, full group. First progression key in a long time. Right. That's just port. Keep thinking about trying to make a simple... what's going on? Oh, it is. I didn't even see it. I keep thinking about trying to make a simple Final Fantasy-like game in RPG Maker, but I have the creativity of a 2x4. I don't know how to make any other games in RPG Maker, yeah. But making a Pokemon game is quite easy.
Our airship engineers are running dangerously low.
Not ready. So what's everybody else looking like? I'm the lowest in the group score-wise by a good amount. At least like 60 points, I think, is more like 50 points for that one guy, the Paladin. But he has an 18 done, so that's, yeah, I'm the odd man out. Oh god. Rolled the dice on that one. Just because pulling the trash on the last boss seems like an important thing to discuss, I figured I might as well. Hopefully I can remember all the stuff we're supposed to be doing. I think I got it. Yeah, that logging. Yeah, I was just on the beta. I can't get on though. I don't know if other people can and it's just me or what, but I was trying to get on there and test the new affix and just see what it looks like visually, but yeah, the loading screen is fucking amazing. I mean, Silver Moon is just gonna fucking carry this expansion, I can already tell. I don't know what the patches are gonna be, but man, Silver Moon is gonna carry the first season.
Wait, who are those intruders?
Yeah, very rarely will they give up arguing, but the fact that he invited me at all tells me that maybe there is no other good tank set there or something. EU and NA are in the same beta, right? Yeah, they should be. I wasn't able to get on for some reason. You could try it again.
The Order of Night is trying to steal the flagship.
Alright, some very hard packs in here.
Secure the deck. We need to gain control of the ship.
At this point, people taking what they can get. Yeah.
Airships approaching. Be careful.
Those pally nerfs, Yoda said it's basically nothing. Yeah, I bet.
They empowered Belladar's shadow. The Lamplighter's blessing will keep you safe.
What's this? Why do we keep aggroing shit? Oh. What's everyone playing in the new expansion? I'm gonna give Blood Death Knight a try. We'll see how it goes.
Nerubians, they've webbed the Dawnbreaker.
We might switch
Defeat
back.
them to break it free.
I'm trying to figure out how to get
They've got
leather
us
with
now.
intel on a demon hunter before
Use those
patch.
mounts of yours to fly to them.
Wait, they need intellect? I didn't even realize that. I turned off weak orders last night. Man, the load screens are fast now. Oh, yeah. I don't really have a lot of weak orders that, like, load unless I'm in combat. For work? What does that mean? Healer, priest for work? Does that mean for raid, you mean? Some other tanks got big damage buffs too, but not all of them. Doesn't match the community perspective about Paladin being a huge outlier, yeah. They'll probably wait until the game's live to make too many crazy changes, but... All other has in on it automatically. Yeah, it's gonna get converted. If you actually need intellect, then it just be like when you switch, it will just have intellect on it. It's not retroactive, it's already on it. You just don't have an intellect spec currently, so you can't see it. Like if you're a druid and you switch from feral to bombkin, it's got intellect on it. There's a heroic week this tier, so it'll be tons of nerfs and buffs before then. Yeah, back to that, right? Yeah, I guess weapons are the exception to that, yeah. Ready for pre-patch next week? I mean, there's nothing really to get ready for. Just have to redo our whole fucking UI. So outside of that, we'll see what happens. I edit for people who make guides for those classes, so I play them to know what I'm editing. Oh, that's smart. So you mean like literally work, I see. How does that work? Be interested in hearing more about that. You talking about like some big creator or what? This fucking no add-on shit has got me nervous. I tried like the absolute bare bones version of what it's gonna be on the beta, and it wasn't as bad as I thought.
We have learned to embrace the dark. Be not afraid. Let it embrace. The night guides me, empowers me.
Kalamazi and automatic jack. Oh, okay, interesting. And so how much, what's like the rate?
The shadows bless you.
Some, over the years, there's been people who have been like, if you pay me to edit your videos, blah, blah, blah. And it's like, brother, I just can't. Like, it's not enough money. I mean, the video won't make any money if I pay you. To be honest, the weak order stuff will affect raiders more than just Mythic Plusers. Oh yeah, definitely. If you are feeling okay about it, I'm sure I'll be fine. Yeah, I was way more worried about it. Like, I thought it was gonna be way worse. Let's put it that way. But the dungeons are easy enough that like the stuff I'm losing doesn't feel as mandatory. So I get it. It's been months since I played. What's happening with add-ons for Midnight? Oh god, I can't even like. You missed so much. TLDR, they're blocking all combat add-ons in Midnight, or severely hindering them.
Feel night's embrace. Darkness prevails.
Well, not a right issue.
And so you fall.
Wow, 100 a video? Holy shit, those guys must be making mad money. That's crazy.
Beware.
How long does it take?
Shadows bless you.
Because usually it takes me about maybe about 2.5 hours per video.
Eternal night.
Usually about maybe about 40 minutes of recording or less. Usually about 30 to 45 minutes of recording. And then about an hour plus of editing.
Our airship engineers are running dangerously low on supplies. Recover what tools you can.
A day? Wait, what? You talking about like 12 hours? What is it like? It must be weird because like I think if you saw what my like unedited footage is like, it'd probably like change your opinion of the video. Like, is it like, do they do like many takes and you have to find like 1 out of 5 that you think is the best or what? 5 hours of actual editing in a day. Wow, that's crazy.
5, 4,
I guess I'm better at it than I thought if I can get
2, 1.
those videos done in 2 hours in.
Since the decimation of our armada.
Hey, Wow Kid, what's up? Welcome. Yeah, definitely not going to double upgrade if you're dying on the first boss. Doing my least favorite key. Oh, you don't like Dawnbreaker? Not too shabby, I think, but got some weird bugs, I know that. More like Downsbreaker. I like that they straight up didn't put this in the MDI because of bugs. Yeah, that's crazy. I did this last key as well. I need to stop using a second rune weapon there. That's so stupid. That is such a fucking mistake. Won't matter soon, but depending on the client, I'm taking an audio recording and finding relevant footage to match what they're saying. Oh. What? Oh, wow. They're not doing that themselves? Whoa. I guess that's why they're giving you $100. That's crazy.
Airships approaching. Be careful, outsiders. Those aren't ours. They empowered Velador's shadow. The Lamplighter's blessing will keep you safe.
Oh, is this aggroed again? I don't know how that keeps happening, but that's really making this hard. They send me footage, but I'm going through it to match things up. Oh, okay. Maybe that's why Bellular has stolen your footage. That actually is a very interesting perspective, yeah. It's possible that it wasn't even him who stole it.
Your survival wasn't necessary.
Alright, I'm good. That's enough of this. Not trying to quit 5 seconds into the key over and over again.
Our airship engineers are running dangerously low on supplies. Recover what tools you can.
Yeah, in BFA, he made 2 videos that used footage from my stream and video. And the kicker is, he did it on shit that's like world content. Like, he made a video on, it was like a new campaign thing they added in the middle of Legion. A 20, wow, look at that. Fractionals? What the fuck is that? Anyway, it was like something that you literally just log on and do, like, and that was it. And he just doesn't play the video game, so he had to find footage from somebody else. Yeah, it was literally doing like the campaign. It was the new Magni thing that came out in the middle of Legion, or BFA. It was BFA. There was like a quest from Magni in the middle of BFA, and I just did a video on it for some reason. And he just literally like stole the video, didn't even ask me about it. And then when I contacted him, like, I contacted him about it. I left a comment on his channel. He blocked my channel. He banned me from his channel. And then when I emailed him about it, he didn't reply or something. I don't remember exactly what happened with the email. I think he might have even replied and said no, basically. Like, I was literally just like, can you put the original video in the description or something? Like, I mean, I don't think that's that much to ask. You literally use my footage for something that you shouldn't even need footage for. But I think he actually said no or something. Having an editor lets them double dip though too. Yeah, well, I get it. Those guys probably stream like 12 hours a day, right? That's the difference. But still, like, I don't know how you make money doing that. Like, I would not make money doing that. $100 for one video. That's there's very few videos on this channel that earn $100 on their own. I was asking because I remember in Shadowlands somebody asked me. They were like basically trying to like sell themselves. It wasn't even an ask. The guy was like insulting me when I said no, basically. And he was charging $50 per video. And I was like, brother, I'm sure you're a great, like, I don't doubt that you can do this job. I just cannot afford that. Like, it's literally like not possible. And he was like, it might take me like 3 hours to do, so it's only, that's not even $10 an hour or something. I was like, it doesn't, brother, it doesn't fucking matter. The video doesn't make enough money. Like, I can't, like, where do you think I'm getting $50 on every video from? Like, that's the whole income. Like, that's all there is. Hey, what's up, Edgar? Long time no see, man. What's up, bada? I don't get to say that all the time. I think we need some better comp now. It's just a scale of economy thing. Once you reach a certain size, that you'd make more doing other things with that time. Yeah, if you stream all day, every day like those guys, it's probably better, yeah.
The sacred flame and inspire the Arathi's valor.
But for me, it's like easy. Like, I wake up, I make a video, 2 hours, go on, make stream too, you know. Get both done, no problem. If I was to stream like 10, 12 hours, I think it would be awful. One, it wouldn't be fun for me either. And two, I don't think it would be like, I don't think I could do it. I don't think it'd be good content. Next time I watch a Jack video and see an error, I know who to tell, yeah. Yeah, I would love to go back and look at the conversation. It was in Discord. But we were raiding, it was, what was that dealer? It was one of those, like, ethereal guys in Castle Nathria. What was the name of that boss? Zyvexa or something like that? It was that boss where it was, like, really, really complicated fight on Mythic. You had to move the seeds and shit. And this guy is spamming me. Like, he must have sent, like, 20 messages. And it's, what's going on there? And it's like, brother, no. The answer is no. And he's like, but I can make you, you have no idea how much money you would make if I do this. Zymox, that's it. And I was like, brother, I don't think you understand. Like, I can't, like, make 30 videos a day. It's not like, unless you want to start making the videos for me, I can't, like, pay you. It doesn't work. There's not enough money to go around. And he was basically like, well, you're a fucking idiot then. I was like, okay. Thanks for, now we're definitely not gonna ever, like, I think I said originally, I was like, listen, if the channel ever gets big enough, because I wasn't doing the reviews back then, you know what I mean? I was like, if the channel ever gets big enough, then yeah, maybe we could talk. And then he just kept trying to sell it, and I was like, okay, listen, it's not, like, it's simply not, like, I would lose money. Like, it's not possible. There's too many videos that I just cannot afford to pay you that money on. I think that's what I originally said. I was like, listen, I don't make a video that's worth paying anybody on, but if I do, I'll contact you. That's what I said. Now I remember it. That's what I said to him. I was like, hey, if I ever make a video that's like 2 hours worth of recording and it would be way more beneficial to have somebody else edit it and pay them, then I will contact you. And he was like, no, I want to be your like daily video guy. I was like, brother, I don't, it's not possible. What a way to close the sale. Yeah, he was very, like, he insulted me like 2 or 3 times. I ended up having to block him. he said something like that. Like, he's like basically trying to say like this is a no-brainer, so you're an idiot for not wanting to do it. And then I was like, I don't care. Like, I'm not, like, I don't care. I'd rather make less money and less content than more money, like slightly more money and tons of work, and just have you edit all the shit. And I even said to him, I was like, brother, I actually like editing. Like, I don't, like, it's not a chore. I don't mind doing it. It's sometimes, like, some parts of the process are not fun. Like, sometimes recording a video can be tedious. And then sometimes editing the video can be tedious. But in general, it's not like something I would ever really pay somebody else to do. It's like buying a boost in WoW. Like, no, I like the game. I'm just gonna play it. I don't need you to do it for me. And then he was like, yeah, just really trying to sell it. And then I said that, and he was basically saying, it's like, yeah, but then you'd be able to make like 10 more videos a week. And I was like, it's not, I just don't want to. Like, it's not enough. I don't even remember what I was making videos on back then, but it's like there's not enough videos to make. I don't even remember what I was making videos on back then. That was way before the Mythic Plus reviews. Probably just clips from the stream. If anything, that would be like, yeah, that would probably be worth something. Like, Alex used to have a guy who used to just sit in his stream. He would watch the whole stream anyway, so it was like no loss on that guy's part at all. And Alex would give him like 10 bucks just to make a clip out of something that happened in the stream, and then he would upload it to a separate channel. And that channel earned more than his actual main channel, because it was just like he'd from every like 5-hour stream there'd be like 10 clips. And some of them would do absolutely nothing. Like, they were like shit. They were literally just like a stupid thing that the guy thought was interesting, and it would get like 1 view. But then some of them would get like thousands of views, and that's all you need is just one. But doing that as the person who streams is like, Harry's actually good at it. He'll like write down timestamps, which is actually, he's fucking way smarter than I am on that front. But all you need to fully unleash the internet editor was Athene being mentioned. Athene. Yeah. We really have to take a blow list. There are some fun things about editing. Placing cuts can add a personal touch that feels good. Yeah, it's like rewarding. So this is why I like the process, right? I will, like, you know, start with like a very raw piece of footage, like a 40-minute piece of footage, maybe 35, 40 minutes, right? Some parts will be like I stutter or like I say the wrong thing and I have to redo it. So I just keep that all in the same like piece of footage. And then I start editing it, and it's like, all right, well, I got to edit that. I got to move that out. I got to kind of blur these two parts together to make them look like they were the same sentence. You know what I mean? Because I stumbled over a word or something. And then at the end, I rewatch it, and I was just like, I'm proud. Like, I'm like, oh shit, this is good. Like, I'm happy with this, you know? So it's like a fulfilling thing, like, to do that. Like, I turn like a totally unwatchable piece of footage into something that I now am proud of. So it's like, yeah, if it was about, like, if I had enough footage to make 3 videos a day and that would somehow triple my earnings, then yeah, that would be worth paying somebody for. But I mean, 1 a day and doing it myself, it's like actually, like, I'm happy with it. I've only recently just found out how to do things where you like track something in the footage though. That was something I had never done before. But I learned how to do it because I wanted to make a clip of something that happened with our basketball team. And now that I know how to do that, I guess that's useful too. But your work is good. Thanks. I mean, that means a lot from somebody who does it for big content creators. I appreciate that. I don't think it's like anything crazy, but it's just fun. Like, I just like doing it, and it's fulfilling. It's fulfilling to turn like a raw mush of words into something that's actually like a good video. And sometimes I'm almost like impressed. Like, it sounds dumb, but like, I'm like, wow, this is a way, like when I was recording it at times, I'll be like, this is not a banger. You know, like I'm looking at it, it's like, all right, it's going live, but man, it's not going to be a banger. And then I watch the end result after the editing, and I'm like, oh, it's actually a lot better than I thought it was going to be. You know what I mean? So that's good too. It's something I have always appreciated about you. Your videos are scripted. Almost. Your videos are scripted almost. You are fumbling over words or trying to gather your thoughts. Or you're saying I'm not doing those things? Well, I am. I'm just editing it out. I mean, when I do like a live video, it's totally different. But yeah, those videos I do put effort into. My original reviews, when I was doing like coaching reviews, were not edited at all. And looking back at those, they were probably rough to watch. It'd be like a 35-minute key recording, and it would be like 10 minutes of me talking only. So that's not perfect, you know, I could do better. But back then I was still working, so I didn't have as much time to do it. Now I have nothing but that to do. What's with these 3,200 players signing up? But yeah, no, I don't ever, like, the only videos I ever did scripts for were videos where I have to appear on webcam the whole time and I can't do editing. That's like not, I almost never make a video like that. But yeah, that's the only time I've ever done scripts. Does your editing software automatically edit out longer pauses? No, is that a thing? Software does that? I use DaVinci Resolve, which is free. That's why I use it, but yeah, I don't know if there's other options. I know you can use, like, I have a thing that's supposed to use AI to help with it, but I don't, like, it doesn't work very well. Like, if you know the style of the video, I like to do very tight cuts. Like, it'll be like 0 seconds in between a break of word. And I don't know if everybody likes that style of cut or what, but I like it. And the AI is not like that. It's like almost a full second in between the end of a word and the next word. And I just don't like it. It's probably fine and totally watchable, but when I used it, it was like not great. Now that was like 4 years ago. I tried to do it with the leveling challenge episodes because I was thinking if I could turn like a 3-hour leveling challenge episode into a 1-hour video, that would help me get these out a lot quicker and be more watchable. But it didn't work. Like, the other thing the AI was bad at was recognizing when I was actually speaking. It would it would hear like voice acting in the game or even like sounds in the game, and it would think it was me. So there would just be like random, like my character just like swinging its weapon and hitting the enemy would get into the video. I know Adobe can auto select the pauses and can cut those. I think people prefer fewer cuts for things like guides. Oh yeah. Hey Kamari, welcome. Yeah, that's what I meant, like a guide or like a tier list or something like that where you don't want tons of cuts. That would be ones that I would have to script, but I don't make content like that anymore. I see people with like 1 million jump cuts and just assume that's what's happening. Every other word is an edit. Oh, really? Yeah, I mean, I guess sometimes it's like that for me. I think I'm pretty good. Like, I think if I had to make the video with 0 cuts, it would still be good. It would just probably take me 3 or 4 tries. So I'd rather just do the editing. I think that's faster. Streamladder has that feature too for video editing. Yeah. Might have to look into if there's a way to do it with DaVinci, but I'm pretty satisfied with it. I don't really care to relearn another program, honestly. But like, I think most tries, like for example, if I want to like say maybe like 2 words of, or 2 minutes of a sentence, like that's a lot of talking, you know? But I would just think about it before I start. And then probably about 50% of the time I can get through it perfectly without any editing needed outside of just maybe breathing or something that maybe took a little bit too long to articulate. So it would just, like, if I wanted to do it fully live, I probably could. And I would just have to, like, stumble a little bit, and that would be part of the video. But I end up getting, like, too perfectionist at times. Like, I'll say something, and I'll say one word, like, slightly wrong. And then I'm like, no, let's edit that. Let's splice that. That would be something that we wouldn't have. Well, thanks, Kamari. He shows up, he says... He answers a question I have and then compliments me, and then he's got to get back to work. What a fucking viewer right there. Some of you guys are the opposite. You show up, insult me, tell me to change the way I'm making content, and then leave too. I know how to solve that issue you're having in Adobe, but I don't know how DaVinci Resolve handles audio tracks. Yeah, it's all good. Like I said, it's whatever. I'm fine with what I got. I mean... It's not that bad to make the videos each day. Even if I had, like, even if I could somehow turn the 2-hour process into, like, a 1.5-hour process, I wouldn't really gain, like, there's not really, like, I guess it would be nice to have a slightly more amount of free time, but I wouldn't really be able to use that time to get another video made or anything. I would probably just sit in bed for another 10 minutes and that's it. I never notice cuts when watching your videos. Some people, it's impossible to watch. They're so bad at it. Oh, wait, really? You don't notice them? That's, I appreciate the compliment, but that's, I don't know if I believe you. Because, like, a lot of times I'm cutting the recording where I'm, like, my face is down here. And then the gameplay is cut too, you know? Because I'm recording over the gameplay. So you should surely be able to notice it because it's not, like, there's a jump in time in the gameplay. Like, and sometimes, unfortunately, I cut, like, it's very hard to sync up the gameplay and the words. And sometimes I just can't get it right, so I just cut the gameplay to make the words better. Yeah, like I said, I always try to, like, if I know I want to say something, I always try to make it, like, no, like, I want to say it all in one breath. So I'll try to do that 3 times and just keep that and then edit out, like, pick the one that I want, you know? Alright, I guess we're just not getting anybody's now. Take a bombkin or whatever that is. Oh, if I'm not watching and just listening, I don't notice it. Yeah, okay. Well, that's, yeah, that makes more sense. But there's a couple times when it's like I have to choose between showing exactly the frame I want to show in the video, or saying the things I want to say and make them edit them in a way that sounds perfect. Which I think almost no complaints come. Like, nobody ever really complains about it, but I'm shocked because I think sometimes, like, I'm talking about something, but I'm not showing it perfectly, and I'm surprised that more people don't complain about that. I guess maybe there's a lot more people who aren't actually watching either, and they're just listening as well. Is the YouTube stream really quiet, or is it just me? Same as always for me, at least. I think sometimes you also mix different parts of multiple versions. Yeah, like if you think about how like a sentence is structured, there'll be like 6 words, comma, 7 words, right? Sometimes I do the 13 words all at once, and for some reason I'll stumble on the 6th word. So I'll use the 6 words of the second for the first one. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Hard to explain, but especially if something funny is happening. I do that a lot, where it's like my genuine reaction was the first one, but I stumble over the words. Like I stumble over maybe 2 words in the beginning of my reaction. So I will then say it again and then edit those 2 words into the genuine reaction, because like the later part of the sentence is my genuine reaction and where I laugh and makes the video better. But I want that to be there without the problematic, you know, like the lack of perfect speech. And then sometimes it's just too fucking funny that it's like, it's just gotta go. Like the one where the hunter takes the flute up and dies. That's still one of my, I laughed so fucking hard at that. It was my genuine reaction to that. That was the first time I had ever seen that happen. And it was not like I didn't edit that part at all because it was just too fucking funny. It had to go in unedited. I dislike that if it resets the gameplay because it jumps, but because the words are good, it's overall good. Yeah, that's why I'm surprised there's not more people who bring that up. Like, sometimes it's hard to get them synced up. And I end up having to not show exactly what I want to show in that frame. A lot of times I don't realize that I stumble over the word when I'm doing it as well. Like, I'm like, ooh, no. So then I have to kind of patch things together. And then it's definitely very noticeable, I think. But whatever. As long as you guys are happy, I'm happy.
Beware. 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 Beware.
Maybe we would be happier if you got 10 times the views, hired an editor, and released 2x the videos.
Beware.
Yeah. Sadly, I definitely can't. I just can't. Like, it's not. There's no money for it.
Beware.
But I don't know that there's enough footage. Like, we're at a point in the season now where I'm kind of like, not really like scraping the bottom of the barrel, but we're kind of digging through stuff I didn't get to in the beginning. So I definitely don't think I could do 2 extra reviews.
You have been randomly selected for death.
Beware.
In a longer season, there's just not enough.
Beware. Beware.
I think like the only place that really makes a lot of sense is like a Let's Play. I didn't realize this became like the meta, but like I guess people stream Let's Plays on Twitch and then they probably pay an editor to turn like the 8-hour VOD into a 1-hour video. And I guess people like watching that too because I'm always shocked whenever I watch a Let's Play and it's like the whole thing is not there.
Beware.
I'm always like, wait, what the fuck happened? People used to actually, like, every single part of a Let's Play used to be featured. And if it was, I remember when we were doing our Pokemon Reborn Let's Play. I can't remember what happened. We had to, I think we had to edit a video because something happened with Arno in the middle of the video or something. And people were saying, like, you can't edit a Pokemon Nuzlocke. That's cheating. You might cheat and we might not know. You know, we can't trust you now after that or something like that.
Beware.
Are we just not listening? You have 2 Windwalkers that deliver a significant portion of the content. You just need to find 2 more. Yeah, just need to get more people playing Windwalker. Yeah. Yeah, it's literally like half the keys this season were one of those 2 people. And probably more like half the keys were just Dave's, to be honest. But.
Beware.
Drop your weapons, or I will seize them.
Beware.
You should never have come to Kazavesh, stranger.
Beware. Beware.
Drop your weapons, or I will seize them.
Well, that's the whole reason the guy was invited and he failed the lust, so.
Let us hear how loud you
Fortunate.
can scream.
Doing really good damage, though.
Beware.
It's good to see a healer doing DPS. I'll submit more keys at midnight. I play with base UI only, so I realized that having no meters probably wasn't making for good submissions.
Come to
No, it's fine. I don't. I feel like we don't ever like comment on meters. Sometimes it's like if the guy's doing like 100k DPS or something crazy, then it's like what? There was I remember there was a workshop where there was like one player doing like 10 times less than the other damage dealers that we kept focusing on that, but. I will definitely submit more videos at midnight. I appreciate you guys, man. I really, really fucking appreciate you guys. Because honestly, like, you know, I think, like, you know, if you think about, like, how an audience can support a creator, most people think, like, donations or monetary stuff. And that's, like, all well and good. Obviously, like, I appreciate anybody who does that, too. But, like, you sending in submissions is, like, if it wasn't for that, there wouldn't even be a channel, I think. Like, that's far more important than monetary stuff. 'Cause without that, there's just no content. There's no way I can make a video every day without the submissions. We would never be able to find enough organic stuff to happen. I will definitely agree that not having meters is definitely a little weird. Yeah, I think a lot of people like to see it, but in terms of me reviewing the key, it's like not something I ever focus on. Okay. What? What the fuck's going on here? These lava breaths are so dangerous, it seems. People can't ever move from them. Yeah, 3 players got hit by that breath. And then the druid came back and ran right into it, yeah. Or did he get... He must have got pulled into it, maybe, because of the way the mechanic works. Probably shouldn't pull these back like that though. It's making this worse as well. And we can never get on our amount here.
Zai has a profitable venture. Hopefully this inclines them to aid our own.
What I need
Beware.
is a distraction. The kind with sharp teeth. This beast will do nicely.
Beware.
Wait, how did that beast escape from its cage?
Beware.
Zai is not responsible for any loss of limb that occurs during this demonstration.
Beware. 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 Beware.
Shit. I haven't done that in a while. The druid died the slowest death. He even shifted in the bear, and there was just nothing he could do. Oh, yeah?
Beware.
Alright. Well, 4 deaths at the beginning there. We're really not, yeah, we didn't lust and then 4 deaths there, so. We'll see, we upgraded this key yesterday pretty comfortably, even going over count.
We have the solution. Watch as my assistant activates.
Run away, little girl. Awaken. Destroy. And with controls this easy, even a treasure.
Imbecile, turn it off.
And yesterday I forgot to bring the robot to the floor there, or to like the
Thank you all.
platform thing.
Concludes our demonstration.
Cleanse yourself.
Beware.
Annihilation.
Beware.
Not as good as mobility compromised. We got to relive that when we did Mechagon for the decor piece. One of my favorite voice lines in the video game.
Cleanse yourself with annihilation.
Beware.
Vending animal. Prepare for purification. Cleanse your
My chance. That axe is mine. This one variable
The dungeon has some solid lines too.
me out.
Get out of our club. Yeah, there's definitely good voice acting in this dungeon, actually. All both sides of it. Famously the Captain Dragon thing, but I don't really even like that one. But that one's pretty famous, definitely, you gotta admit that.
cleanse yourself with annihilation.
Death finds you.
I like the Captain Dragon too. Yeah, a lot of people do. I guess I've just heard it way too many times over the years. Not as clever. You've been randomly selected for death, yeah. I get a little stuffed animal decor item from watching Twitch when pre-patch goes live. Oh no. Decor from Twitch, yikes. Now we just have to lust the mini boss, I guess.
What is
Or
left?
wait. I guess we'll do mailroom first, definitely.
In return, we ask only for Cartel Zai's signature.
Missing a whole list here, though, unfortunately.
It's a fair trade, especially if it results in your departure.
Beware.
A Holy Decay, I haven't seen many of those. Yeah, it's Gig. Good friend of the channel.
friend here may be of help in acquiring Zoe's signature.
Somebody help! This place is a disaster!
Wait, who is that? Where is Basim?
Yeah, probably Lester is safe. Doesn't really make a difference. As a WoW content creator, are there any other WoW content creators you enjoy watching? No, I don't really watch any others, to be honest. I don't really have time. Like, all my free time is spent doing something other than watching YouTube videos now. I used to watch like hours and hours of podcasts and stuff like that, like history stuff. Like, I watch almost nothing now. I didn't even get to watch the Duke game last night. It was on at 11. I watched a little bit of it, but I was reviewing film from our game, and then went right to bed after our game. Watched some basketball stuff. That's about it on YouTube now. The official pre-patch notes got posted. It's a lot of notes. I could only imagine. They describe probably like every add-on thing, right? Nice AMS double soak from Geg right there. That's a good play. Later's still working on Tuesday, right? Yeah, I mean, I used it on the beta, so I don't know what it's gonna be like. Like, I don't know what my profile is gonna look like. I don't know if it's even gonna work, but hopefully. I'm hoping that like all of my actual profiles still work with all the add-ons that remain, like DBM, Plater, details. That's probably it, but yeah, hopefully all that stuff still worked. Oh, it's gonna ridiculous shit show. It's gonna be the biggest shit show ever, because not only is it gonna be everybody trying to scramble to set up their shit again, but there's gonna be tons of add-ons that come, and so you're gonna have to reset stuff up. Like you're gonna have, oh, there's a new add-on. Oh shit! All right, well let's try that one instead. And then besides all that, there's gonna be tons of bugs like always. I mean, the pre-patch is always a mess.
No problem at all.
I can't even imagine.
Zolkran, surely
I don't know what happened this
our
past week,
adventure
but my
has a
player
sense
colors were all
of
changed, but it still correctly highlights the casters versus non-casters. Huh. We didn't start this RP. That is
There are
devastating.
many doors to success.
Devastating.
I have friends nearby who may be of assistance. Someone in this market must possess what we seek.
Yeah, you're gonna need like 30 different add-ons just to make up for it. Yep. And so those aren't all gonna just be something you know about and can immediately establish as the add-on you're gonna use the second they come out. You know what I mean? So it'll be like months from now. We'll still be talking about what add-on should I use for this. You know? Yeah, weak horse. I'm gonna miss that so bad, man. Does somebody have it? Oh, what the hell? I have it? When did I pick it up? Whoops. Must have clicked it by accident. Oh man, purgatory already? You know some instance is going to have an add-on just for some part of that instance that everyone will need? Ha, yeah, maybe, yeah. You won't be able to make a weak horror for it anymore, yep. Yeah, that's actually, oh, you know what, that's a very interesting point. Because there's always, like, weak horrors that are very, very specific. And so you would just want them to only load for that specific thing, and that's, like, a big feature of the add-on, you know? But the add-on itself is now, you need to download it. Like, it's... You have to have it and maintain it, you know what I mean? And it's probably going to have to be coded to only load or whatever in certain places. Alright, this one's probably not going to be in time. It might be. I was really hoping those Towley rumors of an add-on ripcord getting pulled was true. What does that mean? Towley rumors. We can still do this? Don't think so, honestly.
More entertainment!
I think I'm gonna sit the pre-patch out. Oh, really? Definitely don't. I would definitely not recommend that. I mean, I get what you mean. Like, you might come back and there's a lot even more to do with launch, but like, you got to get this shit done before launch, right? Like, you're not gonna log on launch night and be like, all right, let's set up my UI for 30 minutes. You got to do that now. There will, like I said though, like season 1 of War Within, there's gonna be a big add-on. I guarantee you. There's gonna be something that comes out like 3 months into the War Within, or I mean Midnight. There's gonna be something that comes out 3 months into Midnight that's gonna be like, oh, I need that. Somebody's gonna find something, you know what I mean? So that's just what I meant. Like, it's not like 3 days later after pre-patch, there's something that you need to reset up. It's like months from now, we're still going to be setting up our UI properly. Because, like, my UI did not become what it is now until, like, Shadowlands. I played from, you know, whenever I started playing my Death Knight, which was mob challenge modes, to, like, and then it became my main in Legion, to Shadowlands before I finally, like, solidified every single thing that's on here. And it hasn't changed much since. If you want to sit out the add-on situation, you'll have to sit out Season 1, yep. The new routing affix is nothing but a genius way to design and test a Blizzard version of MDT without getting too much heat for it, you think? That would actually, somebody did say that in the video, that they hope that it will be something that you'll eventually be able to customize and just mark the mobs on your own now. I do love the dungeon rotation for season 1. Oh yeah, what's your favorite dungeon? Molten Core. That's not, I don't think that's one of the ones. Bit of a boring pick. Oh yeah, I have a feeling you're going to say Algothar. What's your second favorite then? It's an all-time favorite. Oh yeah. I don't love it as much as most people, but I like the atmosphere of it a lot. Not super excited to do those gigantic pulls of those bugs again because it's very hard to pull it all. Pit of Sauron's pretty cool. Oh yeah. Yeah, Pit's better than I thought it was going to be. Okay, 5 minutes for last boss. Yeah, that's enough.
It has been an age since
I always overestimate how long that takes. That only took 3 minutes and 30 seconds.
would not survive another.
We have all the signatures we need. Let us not keep Solia waiting.
Healer's doing big damage. That's really saving this key. That guy's really, really contributing a lot. I get it. Algothar is a DPS brain dungeon mainly. Yeah, it's actually quite hard to tank at times. A lot of stuff to do in 2 of the areas.
Excuse our intrusion, Solia. I hope we caught you at an inconvenient time.
The damage on the fire phase is wild. Oh yeah. I remember Algothar being pretty free, so it's a nice change of pace when you need an upgrade. Yeah, we'll see. It's not always like that anymore, I don't think. But
And power. I must now travel beyond.
Die, foes of cock and soul.
add-ons aside, I won't forgive Blizzard for taking away my kick. Oh yeah, you're a healer. I don't blame you. That was. I mean, they didn't have him forever. They only got him in Shadowlands, right? But it's a long time to go without one, and then have one, and then have it taken away again. Roll priest, you'll feel better. Retroactively main priest for 20 years, and you'll feel better. I had a priest do over 1 million at times on a key last night. Oh well, this guy's doing way more than that. This guy's doing like 3 million at times. Oh, that guy run through the... He may die. It's better to have loved and lost kicks than have never kicked at all. I don't know about that. I actually disagree with that. Because I think that's why it's such a problem. Because for years, they didn't have them. Like, Mythic Plus was out for 2 full expansions with no kicks on healers. And it did help solidify Resto Shaman, but Resto Shaman was not like a definite meta. But then the dungeon creep like design kept getting more and more kick heavy, you know? So in Pugs, like people rely more and more on just having extra kicks. And now, you know, they say they're backtracking on that, but They really aren't. I feel like, I don't know. I feel like if you did like an actual analysis of it, I don't think it would be much less kicks at all. And so now you may have gotten used to, especially in a pug setting as a healer, not needing to rely on damage dealers to do that. And you just won't have that luxury. You're gonna have to sit there and watch as they fail to kick and they wipe. I forget which season in Shadowlands, but I remember Holy Pally actually topping the charts in some polls. Oh yeah, that was the beginning, especially because Ash and Halo was so fucking broken. It enabled you to use your execute over and over again as well. With the legendary. It's something you don't see often, the high damage. Yeah, I guess you're right. It should be more often, but yeah. Fuck. Nope. Yeah, I don't have any option here.
He's not. Such flawed technique.
There's gonna be multiple deaths to that, but we do have reses. Oh, he's gonna go res him in turn. That was a complicated one, having to go through 3 times. Tanks need me, healers lost me, and DPS don't even know me. What am I? Threat.
I can't tell. Where's my shame?
Solia may have a head start, but her echo remains. An echo we can follow.
Oh, a kick. That's a good one. I see. What's with the exclamation points? Alright, we did upgrade it. Key is now... Jesus fucking Christ, man. Ugh. That was a good one, right? When was our last preservation evoker? September. Ah, thanks for coming, Gag. No problem. Yep, flooded gates. Vengeance in season 3 and 4 of Dragonflight really fried some DPS brains. Yeah, we talked a lot about that in season 3 of Dragonflight, because it was like people would just not kick at all, and if you didn't have a Demon Hunter, then that meant you didn't have any kicks, basically. All right, yeah, those aren't selling. Tried, but they aren't going anywhere.
I have many, many wares. Farewell, friend of the Grummels.
Actually, yeah, let's do one more time on this beta thing. I'm still not sure why I'm not able to get them. Also made Blizzard kind of bungle the tank situation for season 1 in the War Within when it was mainly Demon Hunter that was the problem. Oh, you think? Floodgate is my current key too. Oh no. I'm so sorry to hear about that, man. Uh-oh. 20 many college players among 20 charged in point shaving scheme. 20 men have been charged in a point shaving scheme involving 39 college basketball players and 17 NCAA Division I teams, leading to 29 games being fixed. according to federal indictment unsealed Thursday in the Eastern District of Pennsylvania. Oh, that's probably where I live. 15. What's going on here? Is this launching or what? Oh yeah, it already launched. I guess it's a good fix, right? The tank one? What is that? The one I made the video on yesterday? I don't think so, honestly, but... yeah, I just can't get on for some reason. Mini boss script all three of us into the fire breath. Did it? I mean, it shouldn't. Should we watch that? Because I really don't understand how that happened. You have been disconnected. I don't know. Floodgate's just too hard. Yeah, I don't know. I just can't get on for some reason. I guess, like, you guys were very late to move, so it gripped you guys and prevented you from moving. But we have a beam there, so we have to move to the left. And then, for some reason, like where are you going? That's not... can't go that way, you're gonna get hit by the beam. I don't really think anybody gets gripped. It's an important factor for the fix is going to be whether it indicates which mobs are one pull or just in general, everything that should be pulled. I think it's probably not going to be, like, I don't think it's going to tell you, here, pull more trash now. You know what I mean? I think it's just all the enemies are going to be marked. Do you plan on leveling the Evoker at midnight? At some point, yeah. Yeah, I guess I just not able to get on. I don't know. I don't understand. I think so too, but then junior tanks still need to figure out what can be grouped and should be grouped. I think that's fine. Oh yeah. Junior tanks, that's a funny way to put that. Like junior mints. Oh. Unfortunate. I am a junior tank. Well, level up to senior, brother. Time to get moving. If you don't have your own route, then you're either a junior or an apprentice, I would say. Gotcha. Babby tanks. Isn't there a risk that people pick up bad habits in the route? Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like, it's going to depend a lot on how good the route actually is. If the route includes mobs that you would not pull at higher key levels, this could be very bad for the game. Associate tank analyst. We have that already today. The low-key raider IO routes are crazy at the start of a season. I don't really... I mean, maybe. I haven't seen a lot of them. Blizzard is hiring Dratnos to make the routes. We're in good hands. Discount shoe sale right now on Amazon. The hell is that? That's weird looking. What is haul? Is that some feature? Huh. I haven't looked at it in forever, but I remember low-key Priory having 2 nights pull. Oh, well, that still happens now. That's still happening, and that's not because of anything other than the pat. The fact that it pats India. Oh, that's one of you guys, isn't it? Alright, we'll grab that guy. Pray to God some miracle happens. I ordered a replacement battery for my phone on Amazon. What are the odds my phone explodes when I use it? Replacement battery? That's not on my radar. I would never even think about that. That is very risky, I think. Unless you have, like... I mean, I don't even know how you get a phone. Oh my god. I don't even know how you get a phone battery out. Like, doesn't even look like you can crack the case. It's like sealed. My phone's like sealed. Some good news, my car is definitely fixable, but it's the little things that are adding up. Like what? You need new tires too somehow? All right. Rate check.
Step forward. I will see that
Very close to needing more flasks, but we're not gonna. No need to buy any more.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Gotta go in like 2 hours, so that's enough. Hey, Griffin, long time no see. How you been? Beta rotors and something else I can't remember what it was. So, well, let me know. Oh, did we just hack that? Oh my god, really? Well, that's a disaster. It's PG ready, pretty much.
Beware.
you are no longer feeling.
Beware.
And there goes Purgatory.
Beware.
I would like to know how much mob count that gives. We may have to skip the next pack. I think it might have been me, to be honest. I don't even know how it aggroed.
Beware.
Mission accomplished.
Beware.
2.3%, that doesn't seem like a lot. I think that's more than that pack, though, so we don't have to pull those. On one side, DPS gets steamrolled by Bront, take a battle res, then get instant steamrolled again. I actually like Floodgate as a dungeon. It's just tuned really hard this season.
Beware.
Think I die? Oh, what is that? Number 3, number 1. It shows, whoa. Now that feature is going to be removed, I bet. That is sad. That's a good feature. It shows who's the top damage on those enemies. That's crazy. Your group is like, what the fuck is going on? He does a giant first pull, then this? Oh, you don't think that's a big pull? That's a hard pull to survive there, so. I've been playing a decent amount of beta and I really enjoyed the new classes on it. Nice. Glad to hear somebody say that. I mean, honestly, I didn't think it was going to be great, and it's better than I thought it was going to be, so. I noticed Blizzard DPS meters in Midnight have an avoidable damage taken tab. I'm sure that'll go down a treat in some pugs. Oh well, all damage meters have that, of course. What's your opinion on if a class is viable or not? I had a discussion with some friends, and I'm genuinely curious, I guess, of the opinion that until 15 and above, it doesn't matter at all. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Nothing's tuned poor enough that you can't do keys. You have to be very, very high scored for that to be a thing. I like Holy Pally a lot more than I thought I would. Holy Pally, I've heard, is like one of the things that is actually improved with the changes. And then people are saying like any class that got like a rework in this expansion has gotten like no changes. So like those two things like are favorable at least. I miss Alex. Yeah, me too, actually. I was just talking about it before. Wonder what he's up to now. I thought he might resurface with TBC, but I guess he hasn't. I don't know if he really liked TBC that much. I don't remember. I played Holy Pally, Survival, and Frost Mage, and Affliction Lock, and I've had so much fun on all of them. Nice. Problem. That's a big problem. Have you tried survival this week after the focus changed? No. No, not personally. And Unholy Death Knight. I love that redesign. Oh yeah. Hey, crabs. I'm not Faxi. My game's broken and won't let me log in. I'm having that same issue. I don't know how to fix it. It's possible. It's possibly an intellect thing. Like, I'm very smart, and I think Griffin is too, right? But Faxi's able to get on, so that, yeah, that might be the case.
Beware.
I made a joke at Faxy's intellect, not for any other reason than the fact that it is almost 3 hours, 2.5 hours through the stream, and he's still not alerted us to the followership numbers. That's got to be a low IQ thing, I guess. Don't know why we would wait that long for this info. Yeah, that's just an IQ issue. Oh, that one shred near full health. Oof, sub 1K again. 24-hour high, just under 1,500. Yeah. I am fucking dude. Yo, none of you guys let me forget this shit. The week, like probably let's say like Wednesday of season 1. I want to find that number. I want to hear that number, man. It's gonna be like, he's gonna say like 150, 24-hour high of 260. That's the number, right? It's gonna be fucking insane, dude. We got them all. Someone posted that Fellowship's Twitch channel on Twitter last night had 18 viewers. Oh wow. That's hard to, that's crazy. An official channel had 18 viewers. Well, that's probably the key right there, I guess. My friends let me down. Nah, I get it. It's hard. Very hard game. Sometimes you get ran over by Bromp. The guy who streams on that channel is currently on vacation, I believe. Well, from life. Probably suicided after that shit. Well, our official channel just got 18 viewers. Thanks for stopping by. No, like the category. Oh. Oh. I don't know if that's worse or better, but yeah, that's not what I thought you meant. Probably just means like 0 people streaming, yeah. Just like 2 random guys with like 9 viewers each, I guess. Actually, one guy's probably got 10, the other guy's got 8. It's so bad Yoda returned to WoW. Yeah, Faxi was telling me about that. He was sad. He said he couldn't even find people to play like the high keys with or whatever. It's an unfortunate thing, in a game like that, like you have to have population. Like there's no way to be competitive if you do not have population. If people don't play it, it's just not a game. There's no single player aspect. Like you can't play anything, right? There's nothing else to do. It'd be like if League of Legends had like 10 players. It's like, well, it's just not a game. It's fun, and I'm sure it would be fun if there was more players, but it simply cannot be played with 10 players. Moopalooza, welcome. Yeah, the game has nothing, like it's not like in WoW where like, all right, well, nobody's on tonight, I guess I'll just level or do achievements or some shit, you know? So if you're ever trapped on a desert island, you're certainly not taking fellowship with you. That's what I'm trying to get at. I'm not up to date, but what happened with the fellowship? I only know it had many players at one point. I don't know. I mean, I really don't know. People were trying to give reasons for it, but like, I think one way or the other, it was just propped up by paid streamers, honestly. Like, they basically paid like a lot of WoW influencers to try to play their game, and that was probably like well over 50% of the player base. Other people are saying that it's because their like seasonal concept is like very dull. Like I guess like it's literally you play for like 3 weeks and then you don't give a shit anymore for some reason, even though it's supposed to be more like Mythic Plus, I thought. But
Beware.
yeah, I mean, who knows? I think the game was just, I think it was just cheap. Like I think it was lies. It was all lies.
Beware.
Streamers got paid to play it that first weekend. After that, after that weekend, they stopped. Yeah. Yeah, because I told you guys that they actually reached out to me as well, and you know, it wasn't an instant no like most things that like there's a lot of like I get a lot of emails. Let's put it that way. Most of them are just like scams, I think, even, but there's a lot of instant no's. Actually, do you guys remember? Do you remember the one time we got like it was like a sex doll or something like that? And like the email was like, "We think that your audience would very much like our product." I was like, "What are they saying about you guys?" That's like rude. I felt like that was rude. But besides that, yeah, there's not been a lot of the ones that I've considered. But that it's like I was considering it, and then they sent like a trailer or something. And it was just like lies. It was like the trailer was like a true infinite progression. No grinding, like no grinding at all or something like that. It's like, brother, what are you even talking about? Like, you just stole this from WoW, and it's the same fucking idea. Like, nothing. I don't have grip up. Just a bunch of bullshit that I was. As soon as I saw that, I was like, nah. This company's scummy, man. I was trying to give him the benefit of the doubt. I was hoping to actually talk to somebody from the company and be like, can you explain to me why you guys think that this market exists and that this can work for your game? And if they had answered me that question, I may have played it. But I never even got to that point. I'll probably spend more time farming for the Dune Scavenger mount during the pre-patch. Alright. Keep me up to date on that. I would very much like that product though, yeah. Combination of non-gated content and not enough content. What do you do after you grind to a certain point? I mean, that's the question, because that's how it is in WoW, and we're still doing keys, you know what I mean? So I don't really know. The game just must suck. Like, I don't know what else to say. Like, is the gameplay not fun enough that you play it no matter what? Like, because certainly, I don't know. Fellowship seemed fun. I loved playing keys, but sometimes I gotta break up the monotony with quests. Yeah, see, that's what I mean. Like, with nothing else to do in the game, it just means you log off. It's a really stupid idea. Like, I don't really know why they thought that was a good idea. I had a lot of fun with Fellowship, but the hard part with that game is it'll only really have population influx when WoW is slow. Yeah, that's not good either. When you're basically relying, like, it's just like, I don't think there's any other game that's ever like stolen something from WoW, right? Usually WoW does the stealing. 99% of the shit in WoW is like something that they like lifted from another game, basically. I mean, even the MMO concept, right? It's not like they were the first to do it. I think WoW has the advantage that it's so old. In my case, it's like a toxic relationship. Doesn't matter how mad the game makes me, I still come back. Oh, really? I think that's a really harsh way to describe it, but I mean, you're comfortable with it, I think, at the end of the day, so. It doesn't need to be toxic relationship, but it's just true. And that's how I feel about it, too. I mean, the game never really makes me mad. Sometimes the players make me mad. Very rarely the company makes me mad. But I don't think the game itself, it's very rare that the game makes me mad. Outside of maybe doing something like the Brawlers Guild or something that's like meant to be a little frustrating. But that's not the game. Like, I mean, that's intentional. Like, it's supposed to be that way, so. A new game has got to be good enough to take me away from 20 years of good times. Right. That's what I mean. You're not going to ever have that because the game itself has nothing to make new memories outside of the content. Outside of Mythic Plus concept, you know? Whereas in WoW, like, dude, I was just talking about this on one of the episodes for the second channel. Like, I remember we used to log on in like Wrath and Kata, and Diabolical would just be like, "Yo, do you want to go do an achievement with me?" And I was like, "Yeah, sure, fuck it." You know what I mean? So that doesn't happen in that game. It's like, "All right, do you want to go do Pug Mythic Plus?" No, not tonight. All right, well, I'm not playing that game then. Whereas in WoW, it's like, yeah, I think I'll just log on and see. Maybe I'll level an alt tonight, or maybe I'll go RP in Goldshire and see if I can get some Night Elf's number, you know. I'm seeing the players as a feature of the game, seeing it's more fun with others than solo content. Let's see about that Riot MMO. Every MMO release within the last 5 years was supposed to be the WoW killer. Oh, last 5 years? They've been saying that since, like, what, Rift and Aeon? You remember those? I remember that. Like, in Wrath. It's like, brother, this fucking game is not getting killed in Wrath. I'll tell you that. Actually not doing too bad here. It didn't really take that long. 4 minutes is pretty good for that fight.
Beware.
Half our guild jumped to Aeon and Rift for about a month. Yep. Swotor was the one that hit my group the hardest. A lot of our officers and like main players in the guild at the time were like gigantic Star Wars fans, and that was a tough one. I was pretty much the only person who wasn't playing it when it came out, and I was broke as fuck at the time, so I couldn't even afford to play it if I wanted to. And I was literally asking people in the guild, I was like, "Can you buy this for me just so we can keep playing games together?" And like most of them were like, no. One or two were like, I wouldn't worry about it. We'll be back to WoW eventually. But I like legitimately thought that was it. Like I didn't know what to expect. It was to the point where like people were like, yeah, we won't be raiding. And I was like, damn. It's like the whole guild didn't want to raid because of that game. I think WildStar did the best at taking WoW players, which was during WoD, so good timing by them. What was WildStar during WoD? I don't even remember. Swotor was late Kata, which was also a great time because late Kata was really rough. I started WoW in April and it was a choice between WoW or Final Fantasy XIV. Oh, really? Well, you made the right choice. Oh, that guy pulled the boss right. That's fancy. But that may cause a problem here. WildStar was pretty fun. I heard it was like solid, but wouldn't complain if they took some Final Fantasy XIV features over. Like playing every class on one character. Yeah, that's like, that is Final Fantasy though. Like that would be fucked up if they try to take that, because that's like exactly why the game is played, right? Or why, like that's like their concept. Like it's like the only game on the planet that has that concept. I like the chaos of High Mythic Plus. Yeah, Mythic Plus has got a unique part to it that's like really hard to replicate, I think.
Beware. Beware.
No, this kelp is still alive, man. What the fuck?
Beware.
Final Fantasy had a job system too. One character can level all jobs. Oh yeah, that's the class system, yeah. But that's been present in like, that was like 30 years ago. That was a thing in Final Fantasy. So for WoW to suddenly decide to just do that, that would be a little bit too much, I think. Plus, that's just not how it works. Like, the universe, like, outside of, like, Thrall, that dude, like, switched from Shaman to Warrior, but it doesn't really work that way. Like, you're born with certain, like, you can't just switch, you know? Each character is something specific. I mean, now leveling is so fast and shit that it's like, yeah, there's not much to complain about. It's actually, I would complain about it being so fast, to be honest.
Beware.
Thrall is Green Jesus. Of course he's overpowered. No, he's not overpowered. He's breaking the rules.
Beware.
I can't. I don't think anybody else can switch classes.
Beware.
It makes way more sense in Final Fantasy than it does in WoW. Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, it's just the way the game works. Final Fantasy's game is different than WoW's. That's all there is to it.
Beware.
It's like, I mean, like, yeah, Final Fantasy Tactics, like, that's exactly how it works, and it's like, that's not a thing in WoW. Like, that, you can't re-roll Arthas to be a fucking hunter, you know what I mean? It just doesn't work that way. They don't really ever go on, like, they don't ever explain that. Like, what, like a level, like a baby in WoW chooses the light, and then they stick with it forever, and that's permanent, or what, like? Wasn't Thrall, like, abandoned from the elements? I don't know what happened. He was forced class changed by what? Ragnaros or some shit? Jesus at least fucked off at some point. Thrall will hang around forever. That was a crazy statement you just made. In Final Fantasy V, Cecil changes from a Dark Knight to a Paladin. Yeah, it's like it's been that way the whole time. Like, that's the thing in that universe. You need like 9 minutes to come down here and upgrade this stuff. Closer than I thought, but man, 3 deaths and it's just not even close. Well, really, that second or that first boss was not really tenable.
Beware. Beware.
Murder Ball was so good. What is that?
Beware. 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 Beware.
You're a Pokemon guy, right? You see the Pokemon Lego set coming out? Yeah, they're nuts. People are talking about them being like the new collectible thing. Oh, do we like carry this mage or what's going on here?
Beware. Beware.
I don't know why. I used to never take mages. I don't know why I even took one.
Beware.
Pokemon Lego was $600. That's what we were just talking about, yeah. Hey, Dylan, welcome.
Beware.
Is that first party at $600? That's insane. Maybe no CDs on this pull either, I guess. There are 3 sets, 650, 280. Holy shit. Yeah, that's getting scalped. From the Lego store. Wow, that's nuts.
Beware.
What are the Legos? Like, what are they of? I didn't even look at it. I just saw people talking about it.
Beware.
Big Charizard, Blastoise, and something else. Oh yeah. $600 for a Lego set? Don't know about that one. Yeah, that's something crazy. Lego is basically 10 cents a piece. So prices are always so pretty much the same based on piece count. Oh, is it really? That's interesting. Blastoise, you say? If I had room in my place, I'd be all over it. Yeah. Is that, are they, the 3 are the different prices, or you mean the 600 one is all 3 of them? I still don't know why you can change the color from your Destro Warlock spell and not the color from other classes. Yeah, I'm surprised they never did more of that, huh? That is kind of crazy. They did 1 for 22 years and that's it. Oh, yeah, we don't have to go. Oh, well.
I shall have the power I require.
Not gonna have enough time anyway, I don't think.
Dare question me?
Beware.
The dungeon just has ways of finding problems. All 3 of those are in the 651. Yeah, that makes sense. There's a $1,000 Death Star. Whoa. I feel like you should get like a discount if you buy a bulk. Like 1,000 pieces, that should definitely be cheaper than 100 pieces. Because like the cardboard that the box comes in should be something, right?
You dare pit your wits against mine?
Run away, little girl.
You should see what retired sets go for. Oh, I can only imagine. That's why I was talking about the scalping of it. I saw a video about the Death Star. It looked kind of scuffed. Oh yeah, like somebody dropped on the floor or something. You mean? Saw a pirate ship set from 1992. 20K, huh? That's not as much as I thought. I thought it would even be higher than that. What class was Garrosh? Warrior? You don't know who Garrosh is? He's the warrior. His father was the first warrior. I thought it was almost like a hybrid because he had the Blade Storm spell. Then there's crazy rare figurines like the little yellow dudes that go for 20K alone. Well, can't afford that. Sorry, Lego, my ego. Picking up a wood stick, and you pick up a wood stick and you're a warrior. No, I mean there's spells, right? Like that's what I was saying. Like he had Blade Storm. He was the first person to have Blade Storm. But you could also say like the Magni character, or who was it? Murden. Murden had a Thunderclap, right? And Stormbolt. It's kind of funny like how, like for example, Paladin had Holy Light, but that was, and oh I guess Bubble too. But that was, oh no, they had the Diva Aura too, yeah, okay. You would think that, like, you know, like a spell like Consecrate is not, there's nothing like that in Warcraft 3 at all. hard to imagine how they chose some. Oh, how they chose some of these. Murder Ball was a BG in Star Wars. Ah. Yeah, I never actually played it.
Beware.
Working! It's working!
Varian was a warrior, yep. First to, well, actually, yeah, Muradin dual wield, right? I say there's not a lot of dual wield warriors in the lore, I don't think. There's a minifigure that was available for one day at Legoland, California that sells for $25K. It's a Mandalorian dude. Oh, wow. You're big into Lego. Nice. Do you collect them or do you actually put them together or what? I build them. I don't buy the big ones. Gotcha. Alright, well, thanks for staying. Thanks for finishing. At least we don't have to do that one again now. Oh yeah, go away. I really don't want this add-on. Don't know, there's wine, literal old grape juice, and that goes for so much more than children's toys. Oh yeah. $20K is close to a house deposit, yep. Well, that's why I thought it was going to be more, because there's trading cards that go for like 10 times that. Pretty easily, actually. Thanks for coming. A starter home? What is that? It's just got rooms and nothing else? You have to like work on all that yourself, or you gotta build like, you gotta figure out which one's the bathroom. The actual collectibles from Legos are the minifigs and the old direction books. So yeah. Good shape old direction books go for thousands, huh? That's interesting. Metro, can we see your house while you're in queue? I don't have any way to show it to you. Like, the webcam's plugged into the computer, so even if, I mean, you could see my room in every other video. That's the most I can show you. The webcam can't leave the computer and still be plugged in. Starter homes are like Pokemon. It's the house that the start with and make it fight other houses. Wait, is that serious? Well, what are you reacting to, Gustav? Anyway, what's the key? Ooh, Echo Dome. I meant your WoW house. Oh, shit, yeah, I can show you that. If you guys aren't aware, I've been doing a playthrough. We're like 50 episodes in on the second channel now of me collecting every decor item in the game, or trying to. The house, we haven't done much in the house. I haven't done anything really. Not a big house guy, to be honest, but I like collecting this stuff. There's what I get. My flat knows Hyper Beam now. So good. So good luck with that eviction. Well, Hyper Beam is 2-turn move, so. Very humble, but I got the best plot in the game, if you ask me. Overlooking this beautiful farm. I own that farm, too. That's actually my farm, so. Arcane mages target cap with high priority damage. You always end up lower in overall. No, not always. We've seen arcane mages do very, very good overall. We just talked about that earlier, actually. Is that one of you guys? Yeah, I don't think we're gonna do that one way or the other, but I appreciate it. There are arcane yeah, no, it's very common. It's like far more common than it's not common, actually, so. That's all I got. I don't really have much. But I've been trying to build like a nice little like library looking place, so. That's my house. Trying to get every decor item. It's been tough. Shouldn't happen if other classes are in the group with non-target capped abilities. It happens all the time. Arcane can do very good overall, it seems. I have an upstairs, but there's nothing really up here. Just this one. I just put these down to see what they look like. When's Midnight come out? First week of March, basically. It's like the last day or two of February it comes out for the early access. Pre-patch is next Tuesday. Not 13 hours, but... Oh, you mean... Oh, I get it. Midnight, like in real life. Did you see they finally added the base armor buff to Blood Death Knight, but not the Bone Shield one? No, I didn't. I haven't really followed that stuff. This place is so cool, though. I heard they're adding another place. Like, I'm very eager to see the housing stuff gets developed. Just everything just looks so good. I'm not like aware of like why. It's got like a whole new art style to it, and I'm wondering. I'm thinking the answer is AI. It's all got a little bit of a like. I feel like it looks different enough that it all looks the same. And I feel like it has to be AI related or something. Because like they all have like I don't know what it is. It's hard to describe it. But it's like it all has like a new look to it. And it's gotta be because of that. That's interesting. I didn't even see those tulips. It's almost like there's like a inherent roundness to everything, and that I guess is somewhat common with AI art, right? Fucking sheep, get the hell out of here. I've just transferred from Remix. Nah, we're doing the high keys today. Take a jaunt around. Oh, you can't. Just enjoy the scenery, because this place is pretty, man. I'll tell you what. Well, we probably only have about 2 keys left. Oh, it pulled over already? What the hell? Stopped at this little town here. Endeavors or whatever they're called start Tuesday. Yeah, I gotta look into that. I don't really understand how that works. If you do them in a group, you get double housing experience. Yeah, I won't be doing group stuff, but... Alright. What are we doing? Ecodome.
That Psy cartel has lost control of the docks. I need someone competent to sort it out for them.
All our efforts have led to this.
Soulscribe has betrayed us. She broke down our defenses, and her wastelanders are destroying the domes with our defenses down. There is nothing to keep the
Watch the
Devourers
pre-patch
out. My
Midnight
people stand
Survival
no
Update.
chance.
Or pre-expansion update survival guide. That's the name of it. Yeah, you're gonna need that. I think survival in this patch is gonna be very hard. Hey John, welcome. Okay, last flask we're using. We'll see if this doesn't upgrade. We might just stop because I don't care to keep doing these keys. But I would like to do 2 more. Last 2 keys of the glory days of blood. What does the survival guide entail? How to navigate the endless bugs.
Soulscribe has
Probably.
betrayed us. She broke down our defenses.
Survival guide.
and her
Don't try to log on
wastelanders are
Tuesday.
destroying the domes. They must be stopped. With our defenses down, there is nothing to keep the Devourers out. My people stand no chance.
Beware.
Survival guide. Log on Thursday. Yeah, seriously. Because if you try to log on Tuesday, you might not survive IRL. They drive you crazy.
Beware.
I'm gonna miss Ecodome. Oh yeah. It's a great musical track. I like that part of it. It's alright, Dungeon. It's not my favorite, but it's fine. The music really carries. Makes it so much more interesting.
The Devourers seem to be coming from the annex. Stop them at the source, so we can return our attention to Soulscribe.
I cannot wait to hear the midnight music, man. As soon as they put that in, I'm gonna do a full playthrough of Silver Moon. But I'm worried it's gonna be very late. It's gonna be so fucking dope to have Silver Moon as like, I mean, it's so crazy, dude. Or whatever, it's Quel'Thalas, I guess is what you should call it, but the fact that like it was a leveling zone, you know what I mean? Like, and then now it's gonna be an end game. It's so cool, dude. It's one of the most important zones in the game, I think, story-wise. So they really fucking nailed it with this idea. This like what's the name? World Soul trilogy, right? World Soul Saga. They really nailed it. It's coming. So the only real question I have that I don't have an answer to for next week is what am I going to do about a health bar? I would greatly like to avoid using the default. But I guess I need to like shop the best add-on that helps, because that better Blizzard thing that I used on the beta was nice, but there's way too many features. I literally just want the health bar. So we'll see. I am gonna miss this week horror so fucking bad, dude. I've stared at this thing for countless hours. Like, I mean, I don't... It's like my best friend. I stare at that. Whenever I stare at that and see that number at 100%, I feel comfortable. I'm gonna miss that so bad, dude. This is the last, might be the last key I ever use it. It's crazy. It'd be great if their in-game resource display had any kind of customization. Yeah, the default one is just useless. It's got too much bullshit on it as well. I've always liked LVUI just for how clean it makes the UI. Oh yeah. LVUI was originally not going to come, but I think they said they are going to now, right? Yeah, there's no way to remove that flare, like the stupid thing on it. Is LVUI like dramatically lost, like a lot of power, or not really?
With that thing dead, we can return to the real problem.
Beware.
There's a post on WoW Forum saying people can't connect to beta, so it's not just you. Yeah, a couple other people have confirmed that as well. But I'm just shocked that nobody has published. Like, it doesn't seem like, maybe there's YouTube, you could just Google it, but I've yet to see anything on Wowhead about the affix. I figured that would be one of the first things they show. I just wanted to go on there and see what it actually visually looks like. But I guess we won't be able to.
Beware. 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 Beware.
They have brought so many. They seek the complete
Beware.
annihilation of this place.
Your pursuit is pointless. Salhadar lives. My oath stands. This place falls.
All of this destruction
Beware.
for the traitor?
Beware. 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 Beware.
Too many of these Rift guys, or Rune Stalkers or whatever, can get really annoying. Not the most fun thing, but I guess that's how it goes in this dungeon. There are quite a lot of them.
Beware.
Gonna kill the pastures and we move on, I guess. I go for this
Beware.
fade.
Beware. Beware.
lot of stuns on those. Trying their best to avoid it. Respect that. What the hell? What the fuck was that? Are you serious? People do that at this level? First death is to that. That's crazy. The guy just ran on top of the other guy with the arrow mechanic. Well, usually as long as you have like 12 or so minutes, I think it's usually good, so. Looking like a pretty comfortable upgrade as long as we don't wipe somewhere. We only have the one death, so that should help. Guess we still have another few minutes on this fight though. Metro, any thoughts on Domination Death Knight as a new tank spec for Death Knight? No thoughts. I'm not a big fan of like that. It's cool as shit to think about. I get it, but it's like it's not gonna happen. So I don't try to spend too much time thinking about stuff that's never gonna happen. Arco Energetico. Called the loss, I didn't realize. Later released their 12.0 version, so hopefully that works nice and smooth. Hopefully. Been playing around with Annihilator Vengeance on beta a good bit. Annihilator, that's a hero talent. Get you nice. Is that for the new, whatever, the new spec? Oh yeah, they had to add new ones, right? Is that what's happened? Because there was only 2 before. So who else got Annihilator?
Beware.
Replaces Fellscarred for Demon Hunter. Okay. Or for Demon Hunter. For Vengeance.
Beware.
Is Fellscarred something that people liked? That's like kind of weird. I think I would be, dude, I would be so fucking mad. Holy shit.
Beware.
Imagine if they just removed Deathbringer. I'd be like, what? That'd be brutal.
Beware.
Hey, Jonathan, figure out how to not have my real name. Yeah, good choice. Boli Jindo, is that what you want me to call you? If so, welcome under your new name. Glad to hear Plater will still be around. Been using the same player profile forever. Yeah. Hopefully the profiles won't have any issues.
Beware.
So far, Annihilator is stronger for Vengeance, so yeah. If I was just saying, like, Fellscar was a simpler hero tree. Most meta Vengeance played Eldrachi, though, so it does give him a nice change. Yeah, I was just saying, like, I mean, like, you know, like, a lot of people look at Sandlane as just better, right? But I still like Deathbringer. So I wonder if there was, like, people who were like, God damn it, really? Did we lose that?
Beware. Beware. Beware.
Annihilator is pretty simple and it's amazing. Nice. What is like its gameplay loop for Vengeance look like? The only Vengeance above 4K in Season 3 played off-meta Fellscarred. Oh, really? I think we need this mob, don't we? I can't remember. It's been way too long.
It was the only place our plans stood a chance of success.
You have brought nothing but destruction.
Well, interrupt up.
Beware.
That's why it won't come in.
We did fail you, but destroying the dome will.
Hey,
only
Zyro,
hurt
welcome.
the rest.
I guess I have a head cold, so. Outside of that, I'm fine. How about you? You build stacks of Meteor Strike with Fracture, and once you get 3 Soul Cleaves, consume it and bring them down. Oh, yeah. What, does it bring like a Fell Meteor down or something?
Beware.
Meta gives an instant 3 stack, so it's a DPS cooldown now rather than just a defensive. Oh, yeah. Wait, so what is... So the new spec has that one and I guess not Fellscarred, I guess, obviously.
Beware.
So tank has the same 2 as the DPS spec. Is that what happened? Use shadowed UI? I heard it's not going to work anymore. No, I don't use it. Yeah, we almost double upgraded this.
Beware.
It is Fellscarred kinda, but called Void Scarred. Oh, okay. I was gonna say, because that would be weird. Havoc remains the same too, gotcha.
Beware.
Enough! I will bring your works to ruin! Come and die or flee in shame!
Beware.
Is that enough? Might not be enough.
Beware.
I really like a lot of the tank changes. DK just feels mad because it's the most riddled with bugs. Oh yeah. New World shutting down end of this month. Yeah, it's crazy how that's just going away. That's the Amazon one, right? You'd think if anybody was going to compete, it'd be Amazon.
Beware.
One last oath to fulfill. That's a badass line, right?
Beware. Beware. Beware.
I like this dungeon way too much. Oh yeah, nice. It's pretty solid. I like the lower hair too, honestly. Not my favorite Mythic Plus ever, but in terms of a dungeon, it's quite good. Yeah, we destroyed this key. So we'll have time for one more for sure. And then that'll be it. That'll be the last. This will be the last. Oh man, this will be the last Mythic Plus I'll ever do with these week wars. That's like making me want to cry, honestly. I spent so much time on this fucking UI, man. Crafting it over the years, getting flamed for it. Like, right? How many of you guys were here? I get flamed all the time in Shadowlands, especially. After Gaul made the video, just untold people coming and checking this stream out and just being like, lol. Day after day, fighting with people about the UI. And the only people to ever win the argument have been Blizzard. They're gonna ruin it for me. So sad. Yeah, in Shadowlands, it was like every single stream there was somebody coming in and flaming me for the UI. Everything I've historically loved about Death Knight's self-sustain is being given by vengeance right now. Until they fix the armor and maybe revert Death Strike nerf a little bit. Oh yeah. Nice. They're similar enough. Yeah, I can see you liking both. Okay, I gotta run to the bathroom. And then after this, we will do our last ever key. Of midnight, or until midnight at least.
Our agreement stands.
Go away thing. I just
For
want.
now.
All right. That just won't go away, man. I don't know.
So
What's
much wasted.
all right.
Also
Be right
honor
back.
an oath for a dying treachery.
Watch it be floodgate again.
But there was always the greater oath to save Karesh.
There, I'm back. Oh, the newest. Cool. Everybody had something to say. Alright, so what's the key? Priory. Alright, well, that's a fitting way to end the season. It's a tough time for most classes that have a niche. The state of Arcane Mage is making me want to reroll Prot Warrior. Oh, yeah. I heard Arcane's niche as Big Funnel is basically gone now. Oh, really? Oh, wait, we never got this on the sheet. Alright, Ecodome. Didn't have too many disbands, at least these last few keys. Some amount of people being more chill, I guess, at the end of the season. Demo. Rhett. It looks like the new Dehunger spec is in dire straits too. Oh, really? They removed all of our modifiers now. Now we just got Salvo, which is basically a stack this buff to max and shoot barrage. Almost Wrath era rotation. I remember Wrath, yeah. Arcane Blast would just like destroy shit. Bobby King Green, is that him? You get an invite if you got that name. You're welcome to come. Let's see, what do we need for this? I don't even know. I used to play Wrath Arcane Mage with the TV remote from my bed. Wait, what the fuck? How? Is that even possible? Death Knight, I guess. And we played this guy, Azralan. The names all sound familiar. We'll go Death Knight. Bobby Green has to be the most dethroned king of all time, by the way. He's not actually a king, yeah, he's just a liar. I hate people who do that. Like, brother, if you're not actually a part of a premature succession, you're not a fucking king. You can't stand when people lie about it. Oh, we're not going to finish 4 more keys, so there's no point in even picking it up. Well, actually, maybe I can get it. Yeah, it's not like the expansion comes out on Tuesday. I can probably still finish this next week, right? I doubt your chat even gets the King Green reference. Oh no, we have a lot of MMA talk. Griffin, like, trains, I don't know if he's still here, but he was, like, part of one of the big gyms in Nevada or somewhere. New Mexico, right?
Prices to be reasonable.
Wow, the material prices are way down. I don't blame people for not wanting to buy stuff now, I guess. You can't call yourself king if you lose to Patty. I don't think anybody should call themselves that. It's a stupid thing to call themselves. It's not a title that you should wear unless you actually are it. Alright, last player, hopefully. Wait, what happened? Oh, the Demon Hunter didn't. The Death Knight declined or something? Wait, no, he's in the game. What? Oh, we need a healer. Sorry, brother. Oops. The other guy left the party too, though. Anyway, Patty is fighting this weekend. Oh, yeah, finally UFC again. It's been like 6 weeks or something with no UFC, right? Blood Elf Warrior in the group. Alright, yeah, you can... Sorry about that. Come on over. I think that's a viewer, right? Confusion there. I don't know why I thought we had a healer. Is it next weekend? I just bought a resub thingy I'd be able to craft stuff to pay for the next one. Prices are so low I can't afford to. Yeah, right now I guess the best moneymaker people were saying is the decor stuff. But I haven't tried selling any of it, so I don't know. Wait, what is that? Why did I just get it? What the hell? I just got an email from HBO. It says, renew your subscription. We miss you. I never... It's still there, right? Did something happened? That's not good, considering in 3-4 days we're going to be watching... Probably just some generic email that everybody gets sent. What is this? Wait, did something change about HBO? It like won't let me, like, I'm logged in, but it won't let me. You have to select a plan? What? I already have it. I guess something must have changed. What? Bought Paramount Plus for the year, just for UFC 60. 60 bucks a year. 60 bucks a year, yeah. It's better than the pay-per-views, but still, I would not be paying one way or the other. I guess you just straight up can't watch it. What, you can't do it without a... Because we're supposed to have it through DirecTV. Wow. Lapsed. Huh. Well, that's a big concern. I gotta check that before this weekend. Okay, come on. I don't have this kind of time. Where's this healers at? I gotta go in about 30 minutes, so. I hated pugging 15s. Why? Alright, there's our guy. That guy needs 1 point. Holy shit. I was thinking if it was a quick fail, we might have time for another one, but now at this point, I think this will be our last Mythic Plus. No matter what. Priory.
Many deals for a friend of the Grumbles. Like you.
Not Priory. I like Priory. We know what we're getting into here at least. One extremely hard pack, and then the rest is relatively smooth sailing, hopefully. This is, oh man. This is the last Mythic Plus dungeon I will do with this UI, man. It's sad. Ever, right? I mean, unless something crazy happens, like they come back. Really? What?
But of late, the devotees have become secretive.
Wow, terrible start. Oh my god, colossally bad start.
The expedition
Having to pot already, so
is a
bad.
place to contemplate the mysteries of Beladar. The god sought to kill you. Captain Dale cries protecting something.
Beware.
Each of his lieutenants
Beware.
bolsters his tactics. Draw them away and defeat them.
Beware. Beware.
Blood Death Knight is terrifying. Terrifying looking on pull. Well, that was just bad. Thank you. That was just some bad combination of things there. You like Priory? Yeah, it's great. Why? What's wrong with Priory? This is one of the easier dungeons to tank this season.
Beware.
Just this one pull, which we're about to die to. Yeah, we did.
Your survival wasn't necessary.
This is the only hard pull in the dungeon, really. Well, that's a fitting way to maybe not end. We'll see. No shit.
Beware. Beware.
Double night pull, yeah. Not intentional, obviously. Yeah, that is a fitting way to end our season, our expansion. Alright, well, that's all I got time for. I don't have time for another one. Only got about 25 minutes now, so. A fitting end to the Midnight, or the War Within expansion. Well, since we have a little bit of time, we can try to maybe get one more time on the beta and see that. I don't know why I'm not able to get on, but yeah, I'm gonna miss this UI, man, I'm telling you. It sounds stupid, but I did take a screenshot already, yeah. I don't remember where I put it, but I have a screenshot. I want to actually use the screenshot to compare, like, the data of the old UI versus the new UI when it's time. Next week sometime we'll do that. Maybe I'll even make a video on it. That's a really shitty way to end it. I'm sad about that. All right. Anyway, let's see maybe one more time to get on the beta. Oh yeah, here's the screenshot. I didn't crop it, I guess. But yeah, like all of this stuff here is probably not replicatable. Properly, at least. Not having anything to track Blood Shield is going to suck too. Oh, that's the wrong. Okay, so it looks like it's working now. Because I got right on there. Just I picked the wrong account. So I'm just going to hop on here hopefully real quick and check out what the new affix thing looks like. Oh. Forget it. God. All right. Well, that's a really weird way to end the stream. Are they? Is it supposed to be done? I guess so. Well, there's nothing else to do besides that then. So, all right. I guess we're done. Last stream until pre-patch. We will be back on Wednesday next week with streaming. We'll have videos throughout, hopefully that whole time. Unless somehow I get way more sick than I am right now. And so yeah, that's our plan. Wednesday, hopefully the servers will be up. If for some reason I have to, I guess we'll stream one way or the other, but there's a small chance that we might have to practice in the like right after school on Wednesday. So if that's the case, then it would be a very short stream if the servers are not up when they're supposed to be up. But we will still get one, so I will try my best one way or the other. So thank you guys for hanging out in the War Within, man. It was a great expansion. Next time we see each other, it will be midnight. Thanks for watching. We'll see you guys in the next one.